What?
Oh, there you go.
What? Cool.
Supposed to do it before the street, like right before.
Well, I can't see your screen, brother.
Then maybe you should do it.
But I like to bother you.
Brother. End every sentence with the word brother.
Here we go, heroes and heroes and villains.
Really gravelly macho man.
Yeah.
He smokes a lot. And so Slim Jims.
Oh my god.
Thank you for joining us once again, or maybe for the very first time, this episode of Initiative, superhero tabletop adventure series where a bunch of teenage superheroes get together and try and save the world or destroy it, depending on how they roll.
Yeah.
I am your Professor GM for tonight, Colby, joined here by my lovely cast and crew, Cory.
Hi, my name is Cory, and I play as Elias Crowley.
David.
Hi, my name's David, and I play as Adam Mercury.
And Nicole.
Introduce me.
Plays Jackie.
Thanks.
That's right, bitch.
That's right, bitch.
I got a package today that said it was from Cory Brown.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Corey. Yeah. I was like, huh. Very close to me. How you guys doing?
Good. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Oh,
Oh shit.
happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could be drinking Corona right now. What the fuck, Nicole?
I could have been having a margarita. Shit.
Well,
that's
sorry,
okay.
guys. Sorry, Mexico. Sorry, your birthday party's so late.
We'll have to save the drinking for the postseason show.
Like we usually do.
Yeah.
You gotta drink to get through those recaps.
If you like what you see tonight, make sure you check us out on all the social medias. We got a Discord.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just go.
Link in all the descriptions to all our videos, and in the chat, hopefully in a minute, you'll find our Discord link right there. You'll also find our links to YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, Podbean.
Everything they're on.
bro.
And if you feel so inclined, wherever you're watching, just click like.
Yep,
the comments.
we're also on Google and Apple as well.
Yeah, say hi, say something to us. We'll respond.
Yeah,
We will.
yeah.
All of us.
But if you want to join us
Don't do anything.
live, it's twitch.tv/keeptappinets,
Every Wednesday.
6:30 p.m. East Coast.
right here,
Yeah,
right now.
buddy.
Look up Keep Tappinets Initiative or Initiative KTX. You'll find us
You will.
anywhere you want over there. Thank
And
you
you
for
know
the
you want
links,
to.
Taylor. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think we can go right into our recap. Yeah? No? Maybe?
Yeah.
We
let's
good?
I think we
Let's do it.
All right. Last time on Initiative, our heroes can do nothing but wait until the battle with Wilt Lucius, their resurrected foe, who now holds the power of the Centrum as well as the flagship of the Nabayan Navy and its crew. Waiting, however, would prove more eventful than anticipated, as problems arise around them. In Central Park, a magical ley line begins spewing energy into the air at a dangerous level, threatening the lives of everyone around. As our heroes arrive, so too does a ship which lands in the park. It contains none other than Francis Calloway and Savannah, who use a mechanism with a crystal as its core to absorb the magical energy before departing. Our heroes attempt to contact Savannah soon after, but she claims that what she's doing is confidential before the call is disconnected. They decide to head to her abode with Rise, the sorcerer, in order to use his magic to track her down. After a thrilling battle with some customized Roombas, oof, our heroes begin a scrying ritual to look for the scientist. They are unfamiliar with her location, as she seems deep within a crystalline cavern in the company of some strange beings. Unable to determine her exact location, the party decides to explore a curious lead out of Lily, Oklahoma, where Will Lucius's old family farmhouse was once located. While asleep on the flight to the state, Adam is met by Wilt Lucius in his dreams, where the latter urges the former to surrender or flee before their final battle. The party arrives at Oklahoma State and continues on to the very small town of Lily, and finally make their way to the Baylor farm estate, which is walled off by the United States government. Sneaking into the compound and using some mind control shenanigans, our heroes obtain several special hazmat suits and move into the barn, where a massive lift lowers them into the crystal cavern. What secrets lie within these halls? And will our heroes be able to find Savannah? Find out on this week's episode of Initiative.
Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Time to get wrecked.
And eaten by a giant animal.
It's possible.
But we move back to the pre-scenes.
Lucky us.
Our characters are dead. No,
Yeah!
And
All
then,
of
let me
their
get that sweet
corpses.
music going. Hold on.
Lay it on me.
Do it. It better be good.
That's okay.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's anything I can find where copyright won't kill me.
Wow. Gives you a lot of options.
YouTube, baby.
Gotta go on what's it called?
I should, Lucas and people have sent me stuff that's like, here's a database of just free royalty.
Yeah, royalty free
music. But sometimes it's a little too corny, or I don't have the time to go through billions of tracks. I should just have Cory curate me a list of royalty free music.
I sure will. It'll be like all Nine Inch Nails instrumentals. Hey, there's one whole album of that. But they're all kind of the same mood, just in a variety of sounds.
It's really like that.
Melancholy.
So they black screen, and as we move down, we start to see colorful lights and platforms, finally open windows, as we see a familiar abode, or rather a familiar establishment. The Parsecs Travels, the nightclub in which our heroes attended on Union's Crest for their bounty many moons ago.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
And we see on one of these platforms a bar with people crowded all around. Somebody is very popular at the bar today.
Oh,
And
no.
we hear
Oh no.
oh
no.
And like I said the other night, the now king of Nabaya begged for me to let him go back to his people. Of course I was gonna let him. Why wouldn't I? We zoom in to see Rook Nova, a drink in his hand and several empty glasses, and some filled as people are ordering the bounty hunter drinks. And adorable kid, very adorable. I tell you, they say those Nabayans are bloodthirsty animals, and he could be, but when I had a conversation with him, and I told him I wasn't handling any of that barbaric nature in my ship, he settled right down, I tell you. Anyway, I got my reward money from them, told them, hey, you call Rook Nova if you ever need me, queen. Everyone, oh. And people begin to move away at a certain pocket. So we see a large shape approach. He says, now which one of you ordered me this drink? I love this drink. Order me another one. And we see a hand, a large hand just over his shoulder. Like, hey, what's the big idea? As we see over him, Volmon, the Mad King, looked to the individual next to him, a young woman who looks up and immediately vacates her seat, and he puts his arm around Rook Nova and just says, so I heard a Nabayan hero frequents this place. Is that right? And he's like, downs his drink real fast. He says, I've got a familiar job for you, and I think you'll find it pays pretty well. He squeezes his shoulders. Love to take it. And we fade.
He's gonna get fucked.
I love watching Rook squirm.
I know. My favorite thing.
As we rejoin our heroes, all around you is various colors shaped into patterns of kaleidoscope in nature reflected off. To get your bearing into seeing everything around you, it takes a few minutes. You have to adjust your eyesight, for there's no artificial light in here, and somehow there is this luminescence glowing from these crystals. You can't tell which ones specifically are glowing unless you want to sit down and look through each crystal. Mm-hmm. But as one radiates light, the rest reflect. The ceiling, the walls, the floor, all of it is uneven crystal. Mostly flat or bulging out, It's not even ground. You have to wad your way through. And the cavern ahead of you, while vast right now, narrows out. Behind you is the lift that you entered from, this large steel platform, a lever attached to the side of it that has 3 levels to it that has been snapped off during your entrance. And there are colors all around you. A hallway in front of you which narrows, and below the lift you can see there's another level down below you. What do the 3 of you do? It's difficult to see. Your peripheral is cut off a little bit by the hazmat suits that you're wearing, which are sleek against your skin. They are black with some blue trimming all on, and a white sort of code of numbers at your breast. Otherwise, it isn't bulky like other hazmat suits, like the typical hazmat suit that you're thinking of. It's very tight to your figure.
Like
looks
form-fitting?
Very form-fitting, and looks as though it's meant not to get caught on things as easily. You know, if you have more material, easier to get cut. Adam and Jackie, however, you do notice that there are a couple rips in your suits from firearms being shot down on you and getting hit. You're fine. You stop T-posing, Elias, as you come back to reality. The air, you can't feel as much because of your suit, but it's still obvious, and you and Adam and Jackie feel it a bit more. It feels humid down here. The air feels thick. You can feel your hair inside of the suit cleaning to your face, which is very annoying because you can't move it. It's very tough to move it. You're already sweating.
Ugh. I don't know how far down Savannah is. Seems like this thing just keeps going.
Yeah. Certainly looks like it.
I don't know what these crystals are or why everyone's in hazmat suits. We just kind of tried to blend in. Hope this place isn't like toxic.
Radioactive.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. So the floor that we're on, there's a path that leads down this way, and then we can also go down farther on the lift.
Yes. Well, the lift, actually, I'm sorry, the lift continued downward. You guys hopped off.
Right.
So the lift is slowly
I forgot.
moving into a more darker territory you can't really see. And then there is a hallway in front of you. Around you, you do see what look to be tools that have been discarded, and upon closer examination of said tools, like drills, some industrial size, large, cast off to the side, a lot of carts, railing that was attempted to be put into the rock here. All of it is not destroyed, but in disrepair, as if they attempted to use these tools and they did not work. You see drills that I've attempted to put in and they just were filed down flat.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
These massive buzz saws where the teeth are, it's smooth now. It looks more like a pizza cutter as opposed to a buzz saw now.
Yeah. Wow.
What is this stuff? Can I say go up to one of the crystals that's like in the pile?
It's all around you. They're all embedded in the wall, ceilings. None of them are really dislodged here.
I'll just go up to one that's in the wall then. Just kind of like, just touch it.
Yeah.
Just kind of like knock on it.
Yeah, it's firm. There's no shaking of the light, anything like that. You can't really feel temperature on anything of it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem... Yeah, it didn't explode.
I have a bad feeling that we're going to have to go really deep in this place.
Yep, I think so too.
I don't like it.
It'd never just be a quick in and out with us.
I know. I'm getting flashbacks to when we fought... What's her name? In the cave.
Barbosa?
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess let's explore this floor and then go down if there's nothing here. Alright. How dark is it?
Not very dark, surprisingly. The reflection of whatever illumination these crystals are emitting is enough to see in front of you. deeper down, it gets a little. It's not so much that darkness is blinding you; it's that the certain reflections of light are stopping you from seeing what's in front.
Interesting.
It's like it's this sort of opposite of a cave.
It's the Cave of Wonders.
Cave of Wonders. Cave of Wonders.
All right. Well, one of you two, you can go first down here.
Oh, can we?
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam.
All right, let's see how far this place goes. Take a couple steps forward, and I kind of like turn back. I'm like, "You coming?"
Yeah, sure. I'll be in the middle.
I'll take the rear, I guess.
It's all because of you, Adam.
Hey. Yeah, you're right.
So you were first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last.
It starts to become much more narrow and narrow and narrow as you move through. If you want to move at a normal pace, you'll have to move single file. You also start to notice that the tools are becoming less plentiful as you move forward. There's evidence suggesting that they attempted to expand over here, and it just has not been working out for them. So you start moving through. Cavern opens up into a larger pocket, and as you step through, there's a slight drop, and you see a hallway in the distance again. But this chamber is maybe about has a 25, 30 feet radius around, so it's it's impressive in scope around you. And the light being reflected off once again provides a bit of illumination and sight before you. And all of you made perception rolls.
Hiya! Oh,
Nice. 7.
24.
18.
7, 24, 18.
Like,
Oh. Come on, coach, put me in the game.
saw an action figure the other day of Ace Ventura with the tutu and shit.
Was it at Toy Bolt?
It was at FYE.
I was like, that sounds like something I would see at Toy Bolt.
Right?
So both of you, Elias and Jackie, you start to hear voices. Well, first you hear sounds, noises of tools being used. Ching, 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 ching. And they sound faded. You're looking around, you're looking in front of you, and you don't see anything. There's nothing behind you or in front of you that would indicate these tools being used. And then you begin to hear a shift, a warbling.
Guys, I think someone's coming through.
I reckon we go this way.
What? I don't hear anything. La, 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 la.
Yeah,
Did you hear that?
I heard Savannah.
It sounded, yeah.
You're, I smell. And these repeated phrases and somewhat familiar, somewhat not familiar voices playing out over and over again. Like the recording going back and forth on loop.
Huh.
Wait a minute.
And they're all playing at once, all around you. It's only because of your perception rolls that you're able to pick out individual ones, and then you're like, hey, I hear that, and once you're listening out for it, but you're missing a lot of stuff as well in this ether.
Oh, this sucks. I hate this. What is this?
I have no idea. Did I use mental detection to see if I sense anybody
Sure.
within 120 feet?
Nothing.
I don't sense anybody around. I have no idea why we're hearing them right now.
Like a loudspeaker in here?
Maybe there's some kind of magic in these crystals.
Maybe. Does this look familiar? Like, does it look like where I saw Savannah before?
You can make... That's up to you. If you think it looks similar or not. I mean, yes, she was in a crystalline cavern.
Heard. It all looks the same.
Can I like go up to one of the crystals, just like put my ear up to it?
Yeah.
You guys,
you hear a familiar voice call back to you, or call out to you, and says, maybe these crystals have some magic in them. You hear Elias talking to you.
I think these crystals are like echoing voices or sounds I hear.
Really?
Look, listen to it.
Yeah, and I
It's like
lean into.
Here, I think these crystals are echoing some sort of, but it's from a different crystal. And you go back to another one, and it has your voice back to you.
Huh.
So weird.
Yeah.
Maybe these are like time crystals. Maybe they like capture moments.
Time
like-
crystals.
Maybe.
And
It's the
like
Infinity Stone.
as soon as something happens near the crystal, like that's like captured, like that's its essence forever.
So that means Savannah was here. It also means that some whispery demon man was here.
Yeah. And they said this way, so I guess we just follow the voices?
I guess so.
Sure.
Maybe if we check on some of these crystals as we go, we can piece together what's happened here.
Yeah. Keep an ear out for Savannah's voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen for that accent.
So there's no the hallway in front of you leads out of here is more like a hole. The wall itself is full of crystal, but you see right where the wall meets the floor, a large hole that leads down. It's a 90 degree angle drop.
Okay.
Ooh. Well,
Can we see where it leads?
Make a perception roll.
hey, is it lit up?
Is it lit? What the fuck?
It's higher than I would roll.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Tough to say. The light that's emanating from all these crystals, you can't find the right angle to be able to look down and see anything but just colorful lights.
Kaleidoscope.
Huh?
I said a kaleidoscope.
Yes. That's the general theme of this area is kaleidoscope.
All right, yeah. Down the hole.
Is that the only place to go? Is down?
As far as you see.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'll go down first since I can,
All right, who's carrying me?
float.
I guess you're mine.
Okay. So you hop in Elias's arms. All of you float down.
Yeah.
Very feels sort of Alice in Wonderland-y as you start moving down this tunnel slowly, making sure you don't plummet and crash. There is some navigating you have to do. It feels more like a webway as you move down the tunnel as in a straight line. Finally, you pop open in front of a similar looking cavern to the one you were just in. Although everything around here has a sort of more blue on the spectrum hue to all the crystals in here. And as you float down, there are two hallways, one on either side of you, east and west of you. And you touch down. And you start hearing voices again, but it's all of the same person. And it's all a gravelly voice, speaking sometimes in languages you don't understand, sometimes ones you do. And all of you made perception rolls.
First of all, I understand every language, so
12.
Not me.
wow,
Ooh.
7.
10.
I have the
10.
highest, 12.
12. Wow.
Yikes.
It's
I rolled a 2.
this
Yeah, me too.
cacophony of noise is a little too much for all of you to really decipher. But you do hear this voice, and you know this voice is familiar. You've heard this voice before. Briefly, but you have heard it. And there's a whole range of emotions. There's anger, this satisfaction. There is drive to a lot of these words. Someone very deep into a project.
Interesting.
All right.
Which way do we go?
Let's listen for Savannah and
Follow the sound of the voices, I guess.
yeah.
Do they sound louder from one direction?
This whole cavern is filled with these voices. And with your checks, you cannot discern if it's stronger in any direction, weaker. It all just sounds the same to you. It's starting to give you headaches.
Is there like a hallway or like
2 hallways.
2 hallways?
East and
you said?
west.
Okay.
Yeah, right,
Oh!
like the T intersection kind of.
Which way? I'm trying to think which way they were facing when they said let's go this way when I was looking at Savannah.
They were down a hallway, moving down
Oh,
into
they
an
weren't
expanded room. They weren't at an intersection as far as you saw.
Oh, okay.
You don't know where they came from. You saw what she saw through her eyes.
Yeah.
What she was looking at in that room
Oh,
I
okay.
described to you.
I thought they were in a. My bad.
It's okay.
All right. Left or right vote.
Right.
I kneel down and I touch the ground and I use a sword. I'm gonna make an educated guess, goddammit.
Make a perception roll.
I can't.
That's a little better. 15?
Okay.
That just makes it.
Nice.
So you're looking for what specifically?
Anybody walking through this area that we've been through, or that we're looking at. Mostly Savannah, but kind of anybody.
In your vision, you place your hand down and green flashes, reflects off the walls for a second, and turning the whole chamber. You can't see this, both of you. Just this bit of light that touches off of his eyes, this green hue. As it hits the blue crystals, the entire chamber turns turquoise for a flash, just and then back.
Oh.
Huh.
And you see footsteps, and you see paws on you, large paws heading east.
All right. Whoever was down here, they went east, and they had an animal.
Was it a dog?
I don't know. There was some like footsteps, and then there were some paw steps.
It could be the dog.
She was with somebody who had a dog.
And I think they went east.
Okay.
Jackie and Adam, please make fortitude saves for me.
What?
Fortitude.
Oh, thank.
Nice.
Oh wait, I thought that was a lot better than it was.
22.
16.
You feel a little winded. Fine, otherwise.
I still have 1 injury and I'm exhausted still.
Okay, good to know.
2 injuries.
All right.
I'm perfect.
Wow.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, so go east. All right.
East to the beast.
East to the beast.
East.
East? All right.
Let's go. East.
We hear your steps against the visuals. Where the beast lies. As you guys are moving through, you start noticing that the hallway that you're moving through is growing larger. Larger and larger, expanding. And the light around you is fading, growing darker and darker as you make your way through, until you see it begin to illuminate once more. And that's when you step into a large, spiraling chamber, crystals forming these ramps moving upwards to just the ceiling. Nothing seems to be there. And there are stalagmites with flat platforms on top throughout the room itself. And everything seems really large, tall, wide. And the first to notice this strange phenomenon is Jackie and Adam. Finally, Elias. So you look at your companions, and you're like, hold on. They look a little weird. Just their body shapes seem small. And you look back, Adam and Elias, and see the same thing. And you feel different. Your minds are the same, but you're all much shorter. Much, much shorter.
Well,
and getting close enough to each other to see through the hazmat suits. It has become somehow clear that you are not the same as you were when you entered this cavern. You are much younger.
Can't believe I wore a Dragon Ball GT shirt.
No.
That you turned us into children.
All of you are 7, 8.
Well, that's it, guys. We gotta go get the Black Star Dragon Balls and turn back.
Shit.
Yeah, you look around and are very young.
Sorry.
Pissed off, evidently.
Guys, did you?
I have like bagginess off of my gloves.
Yeah, the suits feel kind of loose. Very loose at this point.
what happened?
You guys look a little weird.
Yeah, you do too.
You guys' gloves fit weird.
You
What
guys.
happened to my voice?
What is happening?
I don't know.
Should
Flapping like plastic.
Yeah, your hazmat suit is loosely fit now.
Mercury?
Yes, Adam.
Are you okay?
I feel fine, Adam.
Okay, that's good.
You sound different, Adam.
Yeah.
A quick physical.
Yeah, it's something. I think I'm young. I think I got turned young.
You were always young, Adam.
Younger.
You do seem a bit different, Adam.
Guys, we need to get out of here.
should we go back or keep going? We already came this far.
Wait, can I take one step back?
Yeah.
Do you get older?
Do I get older?
No.
Do you think if we went west we'd get old?
I don't know. Do you think if we keep going we'll unexist?
I mean, then it's not our problem, right?
I mean, I guess so. But if we reverse and then we don't exist anymore, will we eventually exist again? Eventually? Are we rewinding or is
Guys, let's not
time
start this
rewinding?
conversation
Is
right
the
now.
world turning backwards?
All right, let's focus here. Let's keep moving forward.
This brought me to a question that I was wondering. Do you guys think this cavern has always been here, or do you think that it just like kind of happened one day?
You missed my theory on. I think that it's the jewel cutter.
I've been thinking that the whole time.
Yeah.
You think he made us kids?
I think he's the voice that we
No,
can
I
hear that we
think
don't
that
recognize.
he made this cavern, and I think that this is connected to the ley line. The ley lines.
Wait, then why isn't Savannah young?
She could be. We haven't seen her.
What if she doesn't exist anymore? What if she went too far and then
I
got
don't like this.
babied?
I don't like that. I don't want to be babied.
Well, we have to find out.
And then she couldn't crawl, and then she forgot what she was doing because she didn't know words anymore, and she didn't have reasoning.
I'm gonna turn around, so walk the other way.
As you turn, you see where you came from.
Mm.
At the end of the hall, back in the other chamber, you see sparks of purple and blue energy.
Guys, behind us.
And this cloud, the smoke just forms this circular shape. A small storm. And stepping out of it, see a crystal arm.
Oh no.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to get baby. Let's go.
We gotta go.
And stepping out of this portal is a familiar creature.
Oh no.
Different shapes though.
Oh no.
You fought one back in the Sage. With the Sage, before you obtained the gems.
Oh.
This crystalline golem.
I fucking knew it.
Roll initiative.
What the hell?
My God.
Baby.
We're baby.
We're but. Well, I hate my life. That's the first one I rolled today. After rolling a 2.
Yep.
All right.
Good start.
Yeah. We're starting off swell.
Yep.
Yeah, get your shit
Alright.
together. Oh my god.
This was
Okay.
a Winky Turtle Day, guys, remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
20
Turtle
20
Day.
plus.
20, baby.
20.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 20s?
You got 20 also?
Yep.
You want to go rocks, paper, scissors for who goes
Let's
first?
go at the same time.
Oh, cool. I like that idea.
Jackie.
3.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. So the lowest
All right.
I could get.
Did you have your arm back? You de-aged.
Oh yeah, what happens to my robot arm? Is it just bigger?
You can't really see it.
Wait.
They have a suit on. You can't see.
Oh.
If you want to look, you can try.
Just a child with an abnormally large robot arm.
Does it
Yeah,
still
there
fit
is
in
no.
the-
You don't see like. You don't have an abnormally large arm. They're not dragging behind an alien prosthetic.
Yeah, did it like shrink proportionally? Does it just not exist anymore? Like,
Strength, I guess.
this is important.
Elias and Adam. You're first.
Are we fighting? Are we running? What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know if we're strong anymore.
I don't know either.
Well, Adam still doesn't have powers, so I would suggest running.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't have powers?
You know,
I'm saying.
it happens.
Cheer up, man!
It's hard. There's a thing right there. We're kids.
Be happy that you're holding on to your youth. Some people like dream of this.
This isn't the time! Why?
Activate my ghost shield. Does it work? Oh, come on! All right, let's
Hey, let's run. Yeah, let's go.
tag your it.
This is the Rugrats Beats Initiative. Thank you, Zanea.
I'm running.
Yeah, you both start running, flapping. Yeah, Jackie, like the golem starts
Oh, I should
charging through the hall, breaking crystal as its body. You see the sharp edges. You can't see a head freshly formed in it. It's changing, shifting around itself. Crystal constantly growing, breaking, and then growing in other places as it hits the walls.
Yikes.
Moving through, but there's always an appendage clawing its way through. And Jackie, you two don't see, but Jackie, as it's moving through towards you, it starts to shrink. Until through the hallway is maybe twice the size of you guys. A golem-like creature of crystal. It crashes towards you, skinnier in frame, less imposing, but relative to you guys, still a threat.
What about us?
What about you?
We ran. Do we shrink?
Huh? No.
Good.
Okay, we're not continuously babied.
I think the
Jackie,
age
does a
cap in this
16
room
hit
is 7.
No, wait, parry or... No, no,
Parry.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Nothing
matter. All right. Remember, you don't have your powers. So if you have any enhanced traits, they
You're
do
right.
not apply.
It does hit. My parry's 15.
I feel my pain now.
My life.
So you're like, you hold out your hand. Make a toughness roll.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was.
I know.
That was.
That is in our favor. I thought that was
Fucking-
going to be a 2.
19.
19?
Yeah.
You take 1 injury.
Damn it!
Make a
No.
toughness roll
Why?
for your suit.
Oh, nice.
13. 13.
It has a +4.
17.
Oh,
17.
wait, sorry, let me just double check. That's 5, excuse me. So,
18.
you are okay.
Nice.
All right. So this damage, mostly of bludgeoning, comes down and hits your arm away and part of your shoulder as you're pushed to the ground. and it lets out this screech of rocks grinding in its mouth.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I don't like that.
not nice.
Jackie, your turn.
I book it.
Yeah, start running. Where are you guys running?
It's down the hall, I guess.
Yeah,
It's a
he moves you
cavern,
forward.
large cavern with a ramp spiraling up, and large stalagmites, throwing
Right.
platforms on
Oh,
top.
let's go up.
You all can see at the entrance of this chamber now that the creature has moved forward, that smoke is still there.
You're trapped in the boss arena.
Yeah, the music gives it all away.
So you just start running?
Let's go up the ramp.
Yeah.
Up the spiral ramp. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know what that smoke is.
Spawned him.
Yeah, but what if that's how we get rid of him?
Yeah, it's possible. Anything's possible, I guess.
She still had those.
I'm actually gonna take a defensive.
Okay, defense stance.
Oh, I'm gonna run, like try to run around.
Okay, so you want
Back.
to take your movement to try and move around
Yeah, and take
towards the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
and defend.
Okay. Elias, Adam.
There's a little like.
I've never like wished I was like a Punisher type character until now, so I could just be like a 7-year-old with guns. So like I see them, their powers don't work, and I'm like, meh.
I'm gonna turn around and see that Jackie isn't running with us and stop. I think Jackie's trying to fight it.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm not. I want to see what this thing is at the entrance.
What thing?
The smoky thing.
Why?
Yeah, it
What
came
if
out of
that's how we
there.
get rid of it? Send it back. I don't know.
Can I have Mercury use his combat computer and assess this golem?
All right. Make an insight roll.
Oh yeah, our advantages, ours. Can I
Nope.
still use?
You can still your mental capacities are proper. They're normal. Nothing's changed.
Ooh, 24.
Nice.
Maybe you have like these weird cravings for like Oreos and milk and shit. What was it?
24.
24? 10.
Oh, nice.
Got brass knuckles in
So
my jacket.
that is one high low
And
two
two
exact. Yep.
Okay. I will do higher low for will.
All right. And what's your will?
8.
Immune.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
You don't have any power right now.
It's exact for toughness.
Exact for toughness.
Yeah.
6.
And exact for parry.
Or parry.
Yeah.
8.
Not bad.
Okay.
I think base we're
Yeah.
we're about either equal or better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
base.
And I'm gonna start running back towards it.
Hey, stop.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you going?
We can't leave Jackie alone.
I'll be up in a minute.
Damn it! And I run with him.
Okay.
I have to explore all of the options.
All right. The enemy's turn. Golem looks surrounded now. It's going to reach out both of these shifting arms in either direction. You see against the rock palms, so to say, just sharp protrusions and these needle-like crystals both ways. One at Jackie and the other at Elias.
Can I turn around and start running away again?
I use defend though, so
Yep.
I can roll for it.
Oh,
It's a
right.
12.
Oh, I rolled a 12.
All right, you're good. You don't roll. You
Crap.
take the defense
Oh,
action.
good.
Does a 13
I
hit
just rolled a
your dodge? No powers.
My dodge is 5.
It does not hit. So
What's
both
that?
of you roll out of the way as these shards move past you.
Kids are agile.
Nice.
Jackie, your turn.
Alright, can I touch the thing?
Yeah, you move your hand, make a dodge roll.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
I know, it never is. Like, I
Wow.
just
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
cocked. Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
totally at
It's-
an angle.
Yeah, it's a little fucked.
I don't think that this is
Oh.
level.
I
I
don't
think
It's
that's
not.
why it like yeah.
Yeah, but his dice doesn't do that. It's
His
just
dice
my
weighs 6 pounds.
fucking dice. I'm sorry, dodge. It's 13.
13?
Yeah.
You move your hand and make a toughness roll.
Oh, 6 again.
13 again.
All right, take another injury. As when you reach your hand and you feel your hand move towards it, more so than you want to, a vacuum and this bolt of energy shoots up your arm and shocks through your body, and you yank away.
All right, let's go. That's not it.
All right.
That ain't it, Chief.
Yeah.
Just had to be sure.
Anything else?
Does that count as my action?
That is your action.
Okay, I'll run back.
Okay, you start running. You all go basically back where you started. So you all run back. Elias and Adam.
So what the hell are we doing? Are we gonna like
Run back.
bullfighter this thing into the hole it came out of, or
I don't know what we're doing.
what if something else comes out of it while we're standing here waiting for
Let's
it?
just run.
I'm not listening to Jackie anymore, and I run back the way that I was headed in the first place.
Alright, start moving towards the ramp.
How close are we to? Am I to it right now?
To the creature?
Yeah.
Or the, it's within melee.
I'm trying to hit it.
Okay. You're trying to punch it
Yeah.
Slap its knee. Yeah.
Are my stats the same?
without your powers, yeah.
Yeah, they're my non-power stats.
Yep.
Okay. So 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Ah!
Yeah. Okay, bad idea. I'm gonna start running towards the ramp. Then run back towards the ramp.
Yeah, the three of you start moving back towards the ramp. The creature, not having to pursue, looks down at Jackie.
Please.
Oh, that's a 5.
Oh, nice.
And hits right in front of you. You get knocked back. Crystal shatters all around.
Have mercy.
All right. Jackie, your turn.
I dip and take the defend action.
Oh, you run. You're all at the entrance or up this ramp here. It's again starts spiraling up around the chamber itself. What do you two do?
I'm basically the tank because you guys are always ahead of me.
Yeah.
I was like, flash.
I got nothing.
Keep running.
Yeah, I got
It'll
nothing
take you
I can
about
do.
3 movement actions to get to the top of this area.
Okay.
Okay.
At one action, I'll let Jackie get in front of me. Like, run ahead so that I'll be in the back.
Okay. Okay. So, do you want to do something for your action? You can move normally.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you want to defend or anything, or just?
I guess I'll, for one turn, yeah, I'll stay and defend, let you run by,
Okay.
and then I'll keep running.
I'm just gonna run.
Just booking it?
I'll
Okay,
run
so
them,
that's
I guess,
2
both
for you,
actions, yeah.
1 for you.
Okay.
The enemy, as he starts moving towards the ramp, towards you guys, you notice that gaseous substance starts filling,
Oh no.
spreading, starting to cover the bottom layer of the stalagmites, coming closer towards the ramp. And they're trailing the creatures.
Oh no.
Faster! Run faster! Faster! Go!
It's in a
I'm going.
one at Adam
Uh-huh.
and one at Jackie. Adam, 9 does not hit, I imagine.
My
For dodge? No.
My dodge
Well,
is...
did you defend?
Is this the turn I'm defending?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 9, which wouldn't hit by default.
Well, my dodge is 9 without my powers.
Yeah, which means it's 19.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
9 total.
I know. I did the same thing when you
Yeah.
said 5. I was like, oh no,
Yeah,
my
me too.
parry is 5.
Yeah.
No, low numbers now.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
kids.
Our little babies.
12 for your dodge, Jackie. I don't think, did you defend? Yeah, you did.
I did. Yeah. Oh, wait. 12.
Yeah, you're okay.
7. Oh wait, no, because I'm sorry. Wait. What does the injuries subtract from?
Toughness.
Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah,
Okay. Jackie, your turn.
I did.
All right, 2 turns, so 2-2. Both of your turns.
And now that I'm back, I'm gonna just run. Try
Yeah.
to-
All right, so That'd be 3. So Adam starts moving ahead of everyone, and as it spirals up, you notice that it comes to the sort of crest of a platform. No railings, nothing this side, just dangles in the middle of the chamber. Crystals all around it, and above. Dead end. As below you, the creature, as it's moving, the bottom of the chamber filled with this charged gas.
Oh no.
And it starts moving up the ramp.
Guys,
Elias, what are you doing? Joining him, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
You do have an action available. It only took you 1 more movement to get up there.
I guess just take a defensive stance.
RKO him.
Enemy.
Damn.
Starting to attack Jackie. Making it up.
It's like that.
2.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
thank God.
As it smashes through, its arm crashes through part of the ramp and it chisels off and falls into the gas below. And you can see, closest of all, behind it, that substance trailing, going up the ramp. It's your turn.
Can I?
Nope. No, sorry.
Try to break the ramp? Like,
With what?
Like, could I get, like, are there any, like, rocks?
Elbow drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I could just be like,
The
Make
people's
perception.
elbow. Throw off your elbow pad into the crowd. And...
10.
There, especially after that hit, there are large crystals around you now. that you can-
Yeah, can I try to, like, break the...
Yeah, you see this sapphire. All this is uncut, obviously. You grab it, this mound of rocket sapphire, and make a strength roll as you.
Strength.
Yeah.
Does it go off unarmed or it's just pure strength?
Just.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you do a 2-hit.
I'm gonna use a lucky.
Okay.
Nice.
Will your luck prevail?
I'm gonna add 10 to that
Oh.
to make it 16, and then it's 18 total.
You two watch as this small child.
I'm trying to break the break.
And the creature's practically in front of you now.
What are you doing?
Trying to break the thing. We're at a dead end. What are we supposed to do?
I don't know.
How do we break the ramp?
Why?
So we can't get up.
But what if it can climb?
Climb what?
Elias and Adam, your turn.
Everything.
Okay. You know what? Sure. I'll try and help.
Okay. You want to try and assist?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. How are you assisting?
I guess I'll just do the same. I'll look for the biggest thing I can find and start smashing it against the
Make a
ground.
perception roll.
3.
Oh my
You
god.
find a smaller fist-sized rock, and I mean like a child fist-sized rock.
All right.
Make your strength roll.
Beautiful.
13.
You Elias, you should watch as these 2 children are just the monsters. What are you doing,
This
Elias?
isn't working.
Like, guys, this is a terrible idea. What are you doing?
It would be easier with my
It
powers.
would be easier if you hit the monster with it instead of the fucking ramp.
I was trying to stop him from getting to us.
By standing there and letting him get to you?
What are you doing? Put it over a rock.
I'm gonna wait on this fucking platform, I guess.
Just chilling.
Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that dumb shit that they're doing. For every single time that Jackie's questioned my decisions, I'm not doing a thing.
So like a true child. Grabs your arms and you just watch.
It's like,
Well, I'm not doing it.
the golem is trying to try and punch both of you. So use extra effort. Adam. 3.
Nope.
Ooh,
Jackie.
this guy sucks.
22.
you were saying?
Hate my
Or
life.
20, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Roll a toughness.
Uh, 15.
Did 1 injury. You should just you're a doo-doo. Yeah, as you go and try and smash a rock again, just this crystalline fist hits you in the chest and you get knocked back. It hurts. Your bones are not as durable.
Ugh.
Jackie, your turn.
Alright, we gotta run. I don't know
Run where?
I don't know where! I don't have the plan! I don't have powers! I don't have the
Throw the rock at it.
I throw the rock at it.
Right. Roll the hit. Your
Smack.
ranged attack. It's just dexterity.
I think I have range. I have improvised weapon.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
nice.
here. My dexterity is still 0, but it's fine.
Very good. So it'd be a +5 on a damage, probably 0. 15, so it'd be 20
It's 2, isn't it?
for a rock.
Oh. Right. I was really well.
However, he rolled an 18, so he takes 1 injury.
I
Nice.
did it.
Doesn't seem enough. You notice that it hits his shoulder back, but it's not enough to force his feet back. But as it moves back with that nat 20, the gas that's moving in behind him, you see its arm start to get dragged back towards it as the energy courses around, chipping off more material from it, and then it recovers.
Oh.
Push him in the gas! Push him in the gas!
Elias, Adam, your turn.
Push him in the ass?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. I was gonna try to shoulder tackle him.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it with him.
behind.
Like
Yeah.
we'll run alongside each other, I guess. And,
You go behind him and you
Alright,
go on
hold
your
on.
hands and knees.
Let me look up.
and trip it.
Let me look up team attack.
Trip him.
Oh.
Let's table the golem.
Team attack.
Big.
Attack or grown opponents. Is it the attack symbol? Yep. Okay, the attackers must all delay. Yep, you guys are the same.
Nice.
What's happening under the table?
I went like this.
So, whoever has the largest to hit? Who has the largest to hit with an unarmed attack?
probably
Mine
you,
right
right?
now is 9.
Mine's 4.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
That's you.
Elias, you roll first.
Okay.
Depending on how many successes you get, we'll add to the hit to him, and it's a team
Actually,
attack.
mine right now is 8. Sorry.
Yep. So,
16.
Nice.
a 16.
Are
Right,
you
that's a
adding
plus
anything?
5.
Oh, so I got a plus 13.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, I rolled a 5.
You
Plus
suck.
13 is 18.
That's 18, yeah.
You fucking
Now
suck,
to
kid.
resist. Hang on.
After rolls a
Okay.
one.
So you both. How do you want to do this?
You want to table him?
Let's table him, yes.
Do it.
All right, I guess since I'm aiding, I'll run over it. I drop to all fours, like go.
Run up to him like, ah.
Yeah, Elias, as you walk behind, you feel the sensation of that gas start to suck you in, and,
Yeah.
and it hurts, but you're just like, I have to brave it.
As soon as it goes over me, I roll out of the way.
Creature looks over at Adam, having cleared just past clear Jackie. Yeah, you throw your body, your entire body into it.
65 pounds of you.
And the creature rolls back. Its back shoulders hit the lower decline of the ramp, starts rolling over itself, and
Yes.
is absorbed into this crackling energy
We did it, boys.
as all three of you are blown back. And the gas quickly recedes into the center of the chamber, where it flattens and forms an almost liquid, same color, like a liquid pool. Just much more peaceful.
That was really weird.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I don't know.
All right. Let's hope another one of those guys doesn't pop up.
Yeah.
Where are we supposed to go from here?
I don't really know.
Me either. How the hell do we turn back? I'm like looking at my floppy glove again.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of not having powers.
Even the golem turned into a kid.
This is really weird.
It's like, can I like? Is there like an edge I can look over of this platform?
It's so you're in the middle of the ramp now, essentially, or like higher up on it, and at the floor now there is just this whole the platform up top.
Yeah,
just overlooks everything, and you can see down below. Almost like a it's just a platform like risen above. Are you going up or below when you said?
I want to like go to the top and look over.
Oh yeah, you look down, you see the entire cavern in its glory, and you see down below, you know, your friends off to the side, and you see the glowing, dark, purple and bluish portal.
Are there any like other exits I can see? Any other tunnels like leading out of this?
Just tell me you came from.
Maybe we should go back.
Is the thing taking up the entire?
Nope, it's maybe about 7 feet in diameter.
Okay. Should we go back?
I don't know. This is the way they came.
Yeah.
Should we go through?
I don't know if that's a good idea. That's where the dude came from.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right,
Well, let's at least get down.
yeah, let's get down from here.
Yeah.
You guys start walking down. Elias, I'm not Elias. Adam and Jackie make fortitude saves. Oh, not Elias. Adam, Jackie. Did I say that?
Yeah.
You just said, yeah.
Us
All
two.
right. Adam and Jackie.
Yes.
Fortitude saves.
Fortitude.
Why?
24.
Oh, we both rolled the same thing.
Wow.
Aww. 19.
Okay. You both feel okay.
Okay.
Yay.
When we get down to the bottom, I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna go up to the portal on the floor and just kind of like dip the sleeve of my suit in. And like pull it out.
Fine.
Oh, it didn't destroy it.
I throw a rock in it.
Nothing.
Do you think this is like an option?
It's an option, but I don't know if it's a good one.
Yeah.
What about like all the other rocks and stuff in here? Like, are they still emitting noise? Like voices and shit?
In here, you don't hear any noise.
Oh, okay.
It was the chamber before.
Is there still a cloud in front of the exit?
Nope.
Okay.
Are any other like passages or anything?
Make an investigate roll.
16.
Run your hands everywhere, just trying to see.
We could try going back
We could.
before we take this leap.
I say we just do it.
You also said let's try to break the ramp and got smashed.
It would have worked if I had my powers.
Maybe we could try going the other way, and then if there's nothing there, we can
We'll come back.
way out going in the hole where
I
the
suppose.
Yeah, just a quick
golem
look.
came from.
I suppose.
A quick look west.
Yeah.
I
Yeah?
suppose.
Okay. You guys want to start making your way west?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just check out what's down there.
Okay. As you guys are retreating back, you start to you have that darkening room, and as it comes forward, as you move into the familiar bluish chamber, you look at your companions, you feel the tightness of the suits once more. You are back to your teenage selves.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. All right. That's relieving.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Something weird about that other room then.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like being 7 again.
That's not fun.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
So I guess we should look west then.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to move to the opposite chamber?
Yeah.
We get big.
Get big.
As you start moving into this room, there's no narrowing, there's no change of illumination. However, the colors do change. You see a lot more yellows and oranges around of the crystal variety. And it almost seems like a mirror to the room you were just in terms of the scale. It's the same scale, this large chamber that opens up once more, but no ramps leading up. Instead, what you see on the ground in the center of the room is a large, almost egg-shaped crystal, size of a person, beating.
Oh.
Ooh, that's weird.
Yellow in hue, glowing. And then it's strange, you looking at it, and all of a sudden, your vision becomes upside down, and all of you are falling.
Oh, jeez.
Ah! Someone catch me!
Delightful.
Fall.
As the three of you are falling, Jackie, Elias, you move to bamf your wings, float.
Oh,
Nothing.
shit.
It's not that nothing happens. It's that as soon as your wings come out, you get an extreme case of vertigo. When you try and catch yourself, your entire equilibrium is... It's as though your brain is refusing to function with these powers to your newly adjusted perspective. Your mind is like, no, we're still the other way, right? So you feel as if you're gonna vomit as soon as you try and invoke these powers. And as you guys are falling, when you're about to strike this crystal ground, you stop and softly,
Oh, thank God.
as above, these stalactites begin to fall downwards all over. You have to scramble. Everybody make dodge rolls.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
no.
Oh, man.
24.
That one.
Oh.
I also got a nat one.
Ah.
I'm gonna be so lucky.
This is like synchronicity tonight. Everybody's like
I
doing
know.
the same thing.
Toughness rolls, please.
Wait, I'm using the...
Lucky. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's a... 22.
16 for the toughness.
Oh, that was for dodge, I'm sorry. Do I still have to
22.
roll toughness?
Yeah, everybody still has to roll
Okay.
toughness. So, count that down.
I'm sorry.
Elias, toughness?
19.
Wait, hold on.
8.
Wait, my toughness is a little lower. I passed the save. My toughness is 14.
14?
8.
8. 1 injury? 2 injuries? None. As more and more of various sizes, moving like vines in a jungle, these crystal stalactites crash and warp around the room.
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
cool.
I'm getting fucked up.
Until finally settling, and all of you were struck in some way, some worse than others, by these bludgeoning tendrils of crystal. And finally, when things settle, when your ears stop ringing from all of this rock grinding against one another, it feels as though it's this jungle gym of crystal, and above you is the pulsating light.
What is that thing?
I have no
I think
idea.
someone turned on the lava lamp.
Seriously. Ugh.
Do you think there's something in there?
If there is, I don't want it to come out.
Kind of seems like there is.
Something like an egg?
Is it like it's like high up now?
At the ceiling now.
It's just like a
Great.
globe light.
Yeah.
Disco ball.
It keeps pulsating.
Why don't you guys go up there and hit it or something?
But
I'm not going near that thing.
yeah, I don't know what to do with it.
We have to flip back around.
All of you, as you're talking, as this pulse different than the others rings out, and this wave of sparkling energy. Everyone make toughness rolls.
Oh, God.
Or dodge rolls, excuse me.
Dodge.
A natural 20.
Hey.
Yeah, 20.
20, yeah.
Dodge.
Did we all roll 13?
Come on, 20 club.
22.
Did we all roll 13?
We did.
all roll.
Oh my god.
This is weird tonight.
Yo!
Like, everybody's like on the same page.
Everybody
tonight.
pass, everybody roll toughness.
15.
Oh, thank God.
24.
21.
One injury for Adam. You two are fine.
Oh, thank God.
As
I already have 5.
as this energy
Jeez.
washes over you, you feel an intense heat, as if this searing inferno just raged over you for a second,
Oh,
Ugh.
jeez.
leaving no visible damage on you, but forcing you downward as gravity itself has charged in the area around you, and you feel your bones press down.
Oh. We have to do something about this thing.
Yeah, maybe we should just get out of here.
We're upside down.
Well, yeah, but let's find a way out.
Okay. I'm just gonna look around to see if there's a passage on the ceiling somewhere, like on the floor where we are.
Right, make a perception.
Ooh.
20.
20?
Wow.
You don't find another passage, no other chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Very sectioned off. But with the perception roll like that, you start noticing not so much patterns, but or a sequence, but there's a strange way to how all of these tendrils of these stalactites formed, and all these vines of crystal. The best way you can describe it is that it seems to escalate. It seems to form paths to reach out for and make your way up.
Interesting. Maybe we have to climb the stalactites. I'm just gonna kind of try and start climbing through.
Okay. Make me an agility roll, unless you are trained in acrobatics.
I am.
Then you can make an acrobatics roll.
Natural 1. Plus 11.
You immediately stumble.
Damn.
Come on, guys.
It's up there, guys. Just follow the path.
Might be onto something.
Climb the vines like Tarzan.
Alright, I'm gonna climb the vines like Tarzan.
Alright, make an agility roll. Unless you have acrobatics.
I have acrobatics.
Okay.
Are our powers still like...
Any power?
Nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Very good. So for a total of
24.
24. Very impressive. As Elias, it's 3 degrees of success. As you immediately look at where Adam was sort of aimed for, and with ease. I don't know. Did Elias climb trees a lot as a kid?
Apparently.
Or fire escapes?
Yeah, probably fire escapes.
As you start making your way through. Any destination in mind?
I guess up as high as I can get.
Jackie,
I'm gonna climb up too, I guess.
go for it. As I was saying before, I'm sorry. Any powers with the flight descriptor are nullified.
Heard.
Because I was just thinking, like, why don't I just fly up? Why do I have to flex like this?
20.
Huh?
Nat. 20
No,
not
this
nat.
is how you climb.
One success as you also start to make your way through. Everybody make a dodge roll as
Damn.
$23.
22.
18.
everyone passes. Roll a toughness.
I'm gonna get like
16.
have to. I have to use lucky.
27.
You're all set.
16.
1 degree.
Rolling pretty good tonight. So far. Now that I acknowledged it, it's gonna go badly.
Okay. Oh, thank God. 18.
18? You're all set?
God.
Okay. What do you guys do? Keep climbing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb.
Okay, yeah, this energy, you have to stop for a moment. Even you, Elias, as you make the most progress, moving between, having to wedge yourself between crevices. You're just in between one of these crevices. It's a little claustrophobic in the moment, and also this energy threatens to hurl you off and downward. But you stay true, and the rest of you as well, holding onto these firm vines. Everybody make agility rolls.
Agility.
Or acrobatics.
24.
Nat 20.
For a total of
24.
10
10.
total.
Unfortunately, you don't make any progress. Stuck between this wedge as your bones feel really heavy in that moment. You have to pause to take a breather.
Am I right?
What was your total?
24.
24? That's 2 degrees. 2 degrees.
Okay.
You said 24 as well? You have 3. So that's 4 total for you.
Yeah, buddy.
So 4, 2,
2.
3. Jackie,
I'm a natural
you
monkey.
pass Elias, who looks struggling in a moment, in his moment. And as you pass him, you're getting very close to that pulsating gem on the ceiling.
Oh, jeez.
Dodge rolls.
Here we go.
I only have one more fucking one.
17.
17?
Yeah.
10.
13.
13?
10.
10? All fail. Toughness rolls. Oof. This is close.
Oh, fuck.
This is it, champs.
Told you guys I acknowledged it. Now I'm gonna roll like shit.
12.
I think I might be.
12. Okay.
12.
12. Okay.
10.
10.
I might be
Damage 5 for 20.
gone.
So that is 2 degrees. What was your 12?
12.
2 degrees. 2 degrees. Everybody is dazed,
Yep.
and you take 1 injury.
I have 6 injuries
Me
right
too.
now.
All right.
Oh, we're twins.
It's wavelengths, everybody.
Not
I
me.
know.
I have one.
All right. One more
we're all
agility
Yeah.
or acrobatics roll from everyone, please.
3-way marriage. That one.
17.
I'm gonna fall, dude.
13.
13. What?
17.
17?
Yeah.
None of you progress. Elias,
Oh my
you
God.
lose 1 success, going down to 2. Matching up with Adam in that moment as all of you are struggling, your ears are ringing, your bodies just feel so heavy and hot right now. Rough. Jackie, you are so close to this. This pulse forced you down a bit, but you feel you are close enough to be able to reach out.
No!
Dodge rolls.
I'm gonna fall all the way down, I bet.
Because my luck has run out.
18.
28.
16.
18, 28, 16. Pass, fail, Elias. Toughness rolls.
Okay, I'll take that. 26. Or 25.
13.
12.
12. 2 degrees. 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're okay, Elias.
Nice.
As once again you feel this pain.
I'm hurt, bro.
All
This is
right.
rough.
I have no more
Agility.
toughness.
Agility.
I
Let's
have no
go.
more toughness.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh no.
No, you know what? No, that's not.
16.
I only have one
16?
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agility.
7.
I rolled a
We're gonna
nat
get killed by a giant
Nat
vibrating
one?
egg.
Yeah, should I use my last lucky?
You should use a fucking hero point, dude.
Just use it. Just do it. Just do it.
Right. Fuck, it's my last one. 15.
15.
You don't. Oh, I don't think.
I know, at least
You do not fall. None of you advance.
And that's my last lucky. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh
Yep.
Dodge rolls 1. Okay.
no! 18.
Oh no, guys. This is gonna be rough. You guys better start.
Start what?
What was it?
18.
15.
Okay, pass. Fail.
Yep.
Alright.
Nat 20.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Yep.
You're okay.
Definitely not a nat 20 on my part. That's gonna be a 1.
Oh, mine's a 2.
Isn't that cute? You're gonna die together.
Anyone want to re-roll? Or?
Yes, I'm using a hero point.
Okay.
So
You can add 10. You roll and then add 10 if it's below 10, right? Yeah. Hero point. It's below 10. So I'll add 10 to that to make it a 16. Plus 3 is 19. Minus 7 is 12.
Did 1 injury.
I have no more lucky.
Or 2. Yeah, it's 1 injury. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No more lucky?
Should I? I don't want to waste a hero
Yes or
point.
no? Yes or no?
We're at like probably the dead center of the camp or of the session.
Yes or no, yes or no.
Like
yes
we're
or
at the
no.
midway point. Is it worth it? Do you want to die?
Ah, yes.
Alright.
Nat 20.
That's what's up. Very good.
Yeah, you also got nat 20, right?
I did.
Yeah. Adam, you
gotta stay on that
feel
way.
this
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
ride it.
Both of you, as this energy washes over, your consciousness drops. But you struggle through and through all your willpower come back.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Agility
Oh god.
or
Come on.
acrobatics.
Fuck, dude. Oh my.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, alright.
Ah! 8.
8,
13.
13. Elias, you may move it up a level.
Could I use extra effort? Is that a thing I can do to climb?
No.
Damn it.
Elias,
I'm
you
so close.
move up through. That's 3. You guys need 5
I'm
successes.
1 away!
From dying.
Right?
No! I can't. This is it for me.
And boom
if I
goes
lose
the
this, I'm
dynamite.
fucked.
Dodge rolls.
19.
Pass.
20 not natural.
Pass.
18.
Pass.
Okay,
Nice.
at least that.
Toughness rolls.
Oh my fucking ass. I'm dead. Nothing matters.
10.
I'm fucking dead.
18.
18.
5.
Pass. 2 degrees.
Okay.
No, 5.
A 5. You might be still up. When you pass, it's 17. 12. Yeah, 3 degrees. You are staggered.
Oh
you
my
take an injury. You're
You're
right
negative
there.
toughness.
Yeah, I legitimately have negative toughness.
You guys
my
can
God.
feel inside of you cracks.
Oh god.
That's not good.
Agility, acrobatics.
I just need one good
Please.
agility.
Dude, tell me about it.
13.
Finally! 19.
22.
Wow.
You move up, but Jackie, you finally, that 5th success, get up, and you have to climb to the edge of this vine, and this within this large egg-shaped yellow crystal. You reach out,
Please.
hand right on it. As all of you turn around, as you all start to fall
Fuck's sake.
through these crystals that shatter like flimsy glass. Doesn't seem to even hurt you. And as you hit the ground, you slow and touch.
Oh my.
And the egg begins to melt.
Ew.
Ugh.
Molten yellow liquid.
Ew. There's yolk
And then
everywhere.
begin to swirl to a yellow portal.
So we do have to go through the other portal.
Or this portal.
No, because Savannah went the other way.
Oh.
But we just went through all that in here.
Sure did.
What do you think?
Whose
This is like
idea
the
was
way
that?
out? Or is this the way in?
I think it's away somewhere.
Oh.
This
I'm
path
so
still
glad we did this.
looks safer than the other one.
What? No, it doesn't. Savannah went the other way. We gotta go where she went.
I don't want to go where we pushed a golem.
Well, we have to follow Savannah. That's the whole point. Otherwise, we don't know where we're going.
We didn't know where we were going anyway.
We know we're going towards Savannah.
What if she didn't know where she was going?
I don't.
Either way.
Adam, are you okay?
No.
What's up?
It hurts.
Yeah, can we take like a breather? What time is it? No, we gotta keep moving.
I don't know, we're in a cave.
Fuck.
You can take the rest action. The
Recover.
recover.
Yep.
Sure.
That's what I'm doing.
You can heal either an injury or your exhaustion. If anybody has exhaustion, they can heal exhaustion instead.
I will heal an injury.
I have to heal an injury because I have negative toughness.
You can also.
I'll heal an injury.
Eliza's like, I'm Gucci.
I'm back to perfect, baby. I had 1 injury and now I have no injuries.
I had 9, now I have 8.
Wow.
I only have -5 toughness now.
Ooh. And now I have 0 toughness. I'm not negative toughness anymore.
Wow.
I have 10 toughness.
My toughness is tied to my powers, so.
Yikes.
My friends are my powers.
My friends. Well, let's go back to Savannah.
Yep.
To where she was.
Yep.
The two of you made fortitude save.
Oh no.
Why?
Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
14.
Oh, thank God. Got 20.
20, 14.
Yeah.
Adam,
Uh-huh.
it's tough to ignore right now. That humidity that you felt when you first entered,
Mm-hmm.
you feel it seeping into your lungs.
Oh.
And you start coughing.
Mm.
And you can't catch it in your hand, but when you cough, a bit of blood speckles onto your like face shield.
Oh.
You feel sick. You take a point of exhaustion.
Oof. Oh. I feel like we're getting like radiation sickness.
Ugh. I don't feel so good.
Are you okay? Can you move?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just go fast.
What do we do?
Follow Savannah, man.
Sure. Let's go to the port. Let's just jump in it. Let's go. Let's go.
So you're going back to the other room?
Yeah.
Turn back in the kids. Hop through. All of you jump into the portal, I imagine.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
I like reluctantly follow.
All of you move downward into this, and this sensation that you felt before, moving from one place to another at incredible speeds, the colors all around you cannot be comprehended. But it only lasts for just a second, as all 3 of you are suddenly standing on a triangular platform. This plateau with steps leading downward. Around you is dark. Beside you, however, is a yellowish swirling portal.
I see.
At the tip of this triangle, you guys are on one part. Looks as though crystals have caved in on that side, fallen from the ceiling down. Whatever was there, don't know. And the steps leading down, they lead down into a hallway.
I see. So the portal we came from is behind us. The yellow portal's next to us, and there's a third thing that's collapsed, and then stairs down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, anybody trained in treatment?
Oh yeah, actually.
I think both of you are.
That might
Yeah.
help you in your recovery. Just reminding you.
I have, yeah.
So you can during the rest you can try and treat them.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
Right, so roll a treatment check.
That treatment 7.
You don't have equipment, so it's going to be a high DC.
Well, I rolled a 2.
Nothing
Okay,
better.
so roll again for the second person, which I imagine.
So
who
it's a
are you trying to
9.
treat first? I should have asked you
We'll
before.
say Adam. It was a 9.
Okay, so now Jackie.
15. Hey, cool. 22.
You heal 1 injury, and you don't have the. It would be more, but you don't really. You've never bought like a med kit or anything like that to help, so you're just kind of like ripping up clothes, foreign bandages, stuff like that. You do notice a lot of the problems might be internal at this point. We also notice that you aren't children anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Elias, can you use host dog?
Yeah. I kneel and put my hand on the ground again.
Perception roll.
16.
Nice.
Your eyes flare up once more. Everything around you, all the crystals around you now are red in hue, with rubies, all around, and they start to get a greenish sheen onto them. And as you leave your mind for a moment, Elias, you look back, and you hear a familiar voice. You hear, "I reckon we just go forward." And you hear another voice. "Yes, I believe we're close." That's it.
I come back. I'm like, Savannah and Calloway have been here.
They have.
It sounds to me like they didn't know where they were going either, so they said to go forward.
Okay.
Right, I
That's
guess.
good. That's good.
The voice I suspect was Calloway said that they must be close.
To what?
I don't know.
Maybe that means they're close to us, though.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
We don't know when they came down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been days ago. They might be out in Guam right now. We don't know.
Or
Yeah.
trapped here.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's find them.
Okay. Everyone make perception rolls as you move forward.
Nice.
15.
14.
22.
15, 14, 22. So you two, Elias and Jackie. You hear the voices as you start winding down this very narrow hallway. You hear in the distance, listen, I don't know about messing with all this right now. I really think we should just go up, think about this for a moment. You hear, "I've done all the thinking I can now. That I've wanted to do. Now is the time to take some action here. You, of all people, should understand this." And as you guys start making your way, shapes as you turn a corner. And you do notice, Jackie and Adam, the hallway around you seems familiar. And as you turn the corner, you see the star-shaped room that I described before. I'll describe again. You're at the head of a star, and each arm, each appendage of this star has different items, different faculties to them. Immediately to your right, you see tools, old ancient tools, saws, hammers, chains, desks, tubes all around, filling that entire chamber. Scales, belt sanders, all the lights. You can see just how old they are, but they seem different. They're made of these crystalline materials and different rocks and metals that you don't recognize. The second chamber, you see meat hooks hanging from the ceiling with grates all over the floor itself. You see the walls are stained dark, these crystals, and there are basins, like rock basins all around, filled with some sort of crust. The next one, you see a complex array of apparatuses, all crystal decanters, tubes. It looks like a scientist's or an alchemist's table. And finally, in the last one, are mounds of dull crystals, very dull. You can see a slight sheen to them, but it's just carelessly piled up. Throughout this entire room, there's these grates, and beside them, open channels of magma filtering through bleeding light into the room, running throughout the star. But you also see two figures in the center of the chamber, Judging from their heights, and one speaking with a southern belle accent, the other a bit droll. Imagine it's Savannah and Calloway. Between them is a large pedestal, and in it, this partly caged off jewel, this amethyst, glowing bright. The jewel, or the cage material, is not crystal, it is not rock, it is bone. Forming this sort of basket over it. Easy to reach in, it's like a rib cage, and itself not tightly packed. And behind them, look to be looking off at the flesh hooks, you see a large, tall, maybe 6-7 foot canine dressed in this specially made hazmat material, kind of just peering over in that direction until it looks over to you. You cannot see eyes or anything. You do notice that around its ankles are these ethereal, bright white, flaming, floating rings.
Oh.
And Savannah says, "Listen, this is, you're acting crazy here." And Calloway looks over.
Hi.
We found you.
If this is a bad time, we can come back.
Well, I would say it is a bit of a bad time.
Yeah, we're not exactly having a great time either.
Yeah.
You don't look it.
Yeah, it's not good down here.
What is this place?
What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
And Savannah.
I wasn't afraid I wasn't aware that we wanted to be found. And he looks over to Savannah. She says, what? Well, these three are sweeties. They'll go looking for you if they think you're lost. No matter what, you know. I love them.
Us being here isn't her fault.
Yeah, we kind of
We came here on our own.
A little bit. Sorry, Savannah. We were worried about you.
Oh well, thank you. Thank you very much. He looks back to you. He just says, "This place is what we need."
Need? To do what?
He stops looking at you and puts his hand on the pedestal just before the bone, and then runs his hand over it. It says, well, we all can't be gifted like you three.
I don't like your tone.
Yeah, you sound...
Like Wilt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. Frankly, I don't care right now. You are on government property. I could have the three of you arrested.
And they say power corrupts a person.
What are you trying to do with that thing?
Is that like a second centrum?
I don't know what a centrum is. This is what we need to defend ourselves. Threats are growing. And we need to grow along with them to challenge them.
Yep, sounds just like Wilt.
You realize that thing that you're about to touch could also be a threat.
What are you guys like mining down here? Crystals?
He looks around. All the crystals throughout
Well,
the
yeah.
area. He says, "And this is a place of power. don't expect you to understand. Some of us, like I said, aren't born with gifts.
So what do you plan on doing with these crystals?
I also wasn't born with a gift, by the way.
Then you do work to obtain it.
I made a mistake, just like you're about to make right now.
That's a sacrifice I must make. And then I will. You won't stop me.
You don't want to do this.
I have to.
At least wait.
For what? Another parallax?
Don't you have like a protocol to go through before you can just like...
There is no more time for protocols. There is no more time for waiting, for bureaucracy. Every moment we wait, every moment we discuss this, is another moment another giant creature that can bend reality comes forth. When another pillar rises up in some town, in some village, and we can't do anything to stop it.
But this thing that you're about to do whatever with could also cause those things. It could cause irreparable damage to everyone. And it could only make things worse.
Only that which we do not understand. But I will seek to understand. He snaps his finger, and the canine moves in front, and you hear a voice call out of a young woman. And just says, I'm afraid I don't want to do this, but I have my paws tied.
Who's the
The
bitch?
hell?
Literally.
And you see the tail that sweeps behind its back fan out, ripping the hazmat material as you catch a glimpse of the fur of this coat, long-haired, a mix of turquoise at the end of all of the hair standing back, but mostly white and gray at its base. Beautiful just from the tail. You can't imagine what the actual center coat looks like or what the face of this creature looks like, but it fans out and then splits into three as energy, these ice crystals form on one end, on the other electricity, and then another fire.
Wait, dog,
And
wait.
you see behind you,
Stay.
you hear as out of the wall, this tall foot, very skinny, and it reaches very tall, maybe 10 feet tall.
Icky.
Another one, long arms that hang down almost to the floor.
I don't like
Slender Man.
This humanoid just comes out. Roll initiative.
No!
Oh my god.
Like, what the fuck is this dumb bullshit that goes on here?
Oh yeah, same for me, yeah.
Like, it just was like...
Okay. Oh, bad.
I'm ready to die.
Okay.
Me
Alright.
too!
Do you
Maybe
want
one
stretch or
shot.
do you want the giant dog?
I'll
Try to
take,
keep the bone thing down.
I'll take stretch,
Okay.
I guess. Well,
Adam can't take anyone, he's fucking...
the first time I get hit, I'm gonna die. But
Alright.
You have powers. Just keep Calloway away. And we'll handle the
20
super
plus.
boys.
Okay.
20
sure,
plus.
sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Nope.
do whatever you want.
15 to 20.
17.
Rick Calloway is like super buff.
Nah, he's probably a nerd.
He is a nerd, that's why he wants power.
Yeah.
10 to 15.
12.
He's a dork.
Hey, Jackie.
Hi.
Skinny
What?
boy also rolled low, but not lower than that. Okay. First up, Doggo.
Oh shit.
Alright, doggo.
Gentle. I have a dog too.
Yeah,
You can smell it.
the canine leaps forward. As they do, you see the white hot bracelets glow, and these claws just rip right through
Icky.
the material and pounce on you. Were first.
Me?
You were first in line, so it's going to
Woof.
attack you.
Damn it. I was gonna grab... What's his face?
Only it's 12 for your parry.
Cool. Oh, nice.
So it does not hit.
Nope.
As you were able to dodge back.
Yeah.
This dog is large, fills up almost the entire cavern. The cavern is very small to begin with, but it doesn't help that this creature is large. Elias, your turn.
Where'd your fire come from? What the hell are you?
You just hear a growl. So you hear you don't hear anything. You see the growl.
All right, let's see what happens. I activate my
jamming.
ghost shield. I charge a ball of soul fire and I whip it at Doggo.
Okay. Whip it.
Whipping it.
Nice.
Good.
25.
25. That certainly hits.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Point blank.
Damage.
9.
Doggo has no soul.
I think Doggo
Takes
is
2 injuries, or 1 injury. Fails by 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, as your flares right through, you see all the colors of the energy on its tail flash green for a second, and then back, and just
Damn.
Like, you don't want to do this.
Nice.
okay, Adam,
Me.
Yep.
Alright.
you're in the middle.
Yeah.
So you're right in the middle of this one single file corridor. Elias is in front of you. Jackie's behind you, and in front of Jackie is this tall creature.
Yeah.
Just trying to hitting the top here, and then
bug.
the other is in front of Elias is a canine
Where's Callaway and Savannah?
behind the pupper.
Get him.
Behind the pupper.
Got
Yeah,
you
yeah,
at the
Callaway.
entrance.
Get him.
I don't know if I can
I know.
physically get to him.
I'll eat you.
I'll try. I'm gonna try to run past. to
Make a strength
Callaway.
roll. See if you can shove your way through this massive beast.
Oh my god, it was
Damn.
almost.
11.
Dog's
11.
Yeah.
12.
Oh!
Just shoves you forward, Elias. You both getting stuck at the entrance there.
All right.
All right.
I'll eat you.
Okay.
Grabs
The creature behind Jackie.
The creature
Somebody-
behind Jackie sounds like a story.
Does it make a grapple check?
Oh, bet. Do I?
Strength.
Okay.
With his big long arms.
Nobody's grappled me
Gangly
before.
ass.
What am I? Oh, what does it go off of?
Strength. Oops.
Or agility, I believe.
They're both the same. 14.
14. This hand reaches out, and you can see the fingers are sharp and long,
Oh!
but doesn't sink into you. Not like clawing you.
Just like
Grabs you, and Adam, as you're moving back, you watch as Jackie gets pulled into the wall, as both of them disappear into the wall itself.
Oh no.
Jackie, your vision is you don't understand what's happening as you're moving through darkness, complete vast darkness, and you
no.
cannot breathe. And eventually, you find yourself in the triangle chamber in which you entered, on the ceiling, dropped. Make a toughness roll.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. 9.
9. You take 2 degrees of injury as your body cracks against the staircase you entered from, and you fall down it, and the creature comes down, falls in the ceiling, and then through the stairs.
Oh. I'm just like,
Your turn, Jackie.
oh, these bitches. Oh, okay. He's not, like, is he just not here anymore?
Make a perception roll.
14.
14? Oh, sorry, I have to roll. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. You get up, hazy vision for a moment, and you start noticing a different light around you. You see 2 green light sources moving inside the crystal, all around you.
Oh, jeez. Fuck. I'm gonna fly back out
Okay.
to where they are. Or
Okay.
try to-
You.
Right.
Yeah, you can do that with your flight speed, definitely.
Um,
Cramped in the hallway.
yeah. Can I yeet him at Callaway?
Yeah, you. Sure. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. The dog realizes you like.
I'm like,
I want to get him at him.
Yeah, you fall between Callaway, Savannah, and the dog behind.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like,
Dog's turn. Looks over at you, Elias, and looks back at Adam.
I'll just fly out of the ground like one of my legs up.
She's just gonna lift the tail up and right down at Adam, just one of them, the lightning one. And above you, a lightning bolt strikes down.
Okay.
I'll make an attack roll.
I just imagine the thunder and Mario Kart and 64,
yeah.
where you just see it like, zzz, and
Yeah.
you're
he
like,
spins and coins go
Yeah.
everywhere.
17.
Does not hit.
All right,
Nice.
you roll out of the way as this bolt strikes into the ground.
nice.
All right, Elias.
Oh, I got an idea. Let's see if this works. I'm going to look past the dog and Adam and look at Callaway, and I'm going to throw a soul chain at him, like between the dog's legs, straight through.
Okay, do it up.
So, do I roll for a grapple?
Oh, sorry. Do you roll for it?
I'm assuming, right? Like that's
Yes,
how we,
you do.
I know we debated
So,
that
you
or
roll
tried to
hit.
refigure it.
So roll to
Yeah.
hit. So it's a range attack with that.
Oh, nice.
17
That's
plus
you hit the DC anyway, so you're dead.
plus 5.
All right.
So
now it's a
22.
strength roll.
Okay.
Contested. Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
Ooh.
18.
Motherfucker.
Come here, Callaway.
Yeah, it's Callaway, right? Never mind. Yeah, you lean down, squat down, and reach out forth as the chain
Nice.
moves between or under the dog and wraps around Callaway. He grabs the chain like, oh, what?
Can I pull him to me?
Yeah, you start pulling him towards. All right,
Amazing.
Adam, your turn.
All right.
He's getting pulled towards you technically. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I see him. I was like, okay. And I'm just like letting him get dragged towards me, and as he gets near, I'm just gonna be like,
Get a cheap shot in on him.
okay, roll the hit.
Wow, you're just fucking really. That's a low blow.
it is
You did attack us first, though.
21 to hit.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Fucking.
That
He
hits.
hit him good.
What's the damage?
4.
13, so that's 2 injured, 2 dudes injured.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit him square in the face. Oh, you stupid kid.
I hear no bell. I'm like bleeding from the mouth.
Seriously.
He's gonna yell out. He's like, Brukal, get over here! And you watch as below you, Adam, 2 hands grab your ankle.
Oh no, stop!
It's gonna make a grapple.
Bye-bye.
That's
Yeah.
You're able to kick your feet just out as the hands move away.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do a little hop.
Yeah.
Jackie, your turn.
Can I? Fuck. I'm gonna use mental detection to see if I could find Shaboy, Slender Man.
Yes. You find that he's right below Adam. You can see, and when you detect that, you look and you see the two glowing green lights.
Can I get ready to like, Oh wait, would that count as my action, huh? Mental
Yes.
detection.
Unless it has something else.
Can I use extra effort to prepare to attack him if he comes up,
Sure, I'll
or
allow
prepare
it.
to grab him?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
So, whether it works or not, mark off the extra
extra-
effort is
yeah.
used. Yep. Okay.
I have 2 levels of exhaustion right now.
Feeling so -2 on everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hurting, and I'm dazed, so I can't move.
Pupper is gonna see
Not
the
anymore.
chain and move back to you. Not really concerned too much with Adam anymore. And is gonna attack.
Okay. Lay it on me.
18. Or your parry.
17.
Toughness roll.
So close.
Oh, nice.
28.
28. You're okay.
Nice.
You feel she raises a palm and smashes it against your side, hitting you against the wall, but your shield.
Cool.
And you hear I didn't want to hurt you, but it seems I have to try a lot harder to do that. Alright, your turn.
Do I still have a grip on that chain?
Yes.
I pull Callaway close. I
Mage strength, do you want to get him to you? You have to
Yeah.
get through the dog. She's between you and him. Chain is under.
Can I pull him like between her legs?
Make
Like,
a strength roll.
he's laying down, isn't he? I got him like by like the fucking.
He's
like,
not down. He's like,
Oh, all right.
made a yank.
With what stat? What am I rolling?
Strength.
Motherfucking 19
Yeah.
natural or unnatural 20.
You pull. Falls between, falls in front of you. Adam, you move to the side as he hits the ground, and you start pulling him under her.
Beautiful.
When I get him to me, can I like use the chain and like yank him back up standing?
I'll allow it.
All right, and then I'm gonna like hug him, and then I'm gonna create a soul blade, and I'm gonna point like the blade of it like on his temple, and I'm like, move forward anymore, and I will kill him.
Make an intimidate roll.
I hate my life.
15.
15 intimidate.
I rolled an 8. I have 7 in intimidation.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll see if it worked. Adam, your turn.
Cause I'm spooky.
Adam's like,
Yeah.
I'll get him.
I'm gonna walk towards Savannah.
Yeah,
Hey,
she's looked at like It's been like 12 seconds.
Yeah, it's like suddenly all my friends are here. They're threatening to kill my new friends.
I'm just gonna go up to her and be like, I don't feel good. I think.
Mr. Stark, I'm
You don't sound too good, honey.
He starts disappearing.
I'm coughing up blood.
Oh, she looks. She's like, you got rips in your seat. You didn't sit down here. We gotta get you out.
It doesn't seem like that's possible right now.
I'll talk to him. Or it's, he's in a tight spot right now.
He's wrapped in chains with a green blade on his temple.
Oh, boy.
I'm just next to her, like watching them fight, like just looking back and forth at them.
Is this what it's like?
Damn, we lost control of that situation fast.
You watch as the dog is sort of taking a step back.
Yeah.
Your
I still
intimidation is
have
work.
him.
However,
Flavor.
you got it, and then you feel Francis just through your grip. As
Dick
you see-
boy.
Hey!
I knew that was coming. I knew it. As soon as I got him,
not
I knew
coming
it was
up.
going to happen.
Just, and they're both gone.
Wait, technically, wouldn't his hands come up?
I guess. You can attack his hands.
Wait a minute.
Can I grab it? Because I want to grapple him. Can I grab
Yeah,
his hand?
I have his chain still. Can I fucking pull him back? Like, no,
right.
give me him.
I'll let both of you fish for Callaway.
Okay.
So you assist. So
Okay.
roll strength.
12.
Okay, with a +2.
Okay. Okay. I'm using telekinesis to do this. Nice. Okay, so 24.
Yeah, as he sinks down below, and both of you together, you grip the hands. You basically grip Calloway's hands before, and you pull up, and you see Calloway pop back up, and so does this creature as it launches out. Hits the ground behind the dog right next to Adam. Very tall.
I reaffirm my situation and put the blade back to his head.
The way that this creature moves as it stands up is very similar to a tree ant. Just
Yep.
Jackie, your turn.
Okay. I want to grapple this mother.
Okay.
I'm gonna you bitches. Fuck. Shit. I'm sorry.
16 chapels. 16?
Yeah.
You try and grip and can't seem to get a lock on it.
Damn it.
Dog's turn.
I'm still got my blade in him.
Don't look like
What are you doing down here?
this seems a bit cowardly for you.
What do you know about me?
I guess not a lot. Looks at Calloway. He says, I figured you were more of the heroic type.
I don't think you're in a position to judge anyone right now.
I'm the judge.
Dog's gonna hold.
Okay.
Elias, your turn.
Guys, we're all on the same team.
Are we right now?
We are. Francis is just being a little bitch.
Francis, you can't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't. There are plenty of other things we could be doing, like preparing for Wilt to get here.
We could be working together.
We can't let you do this. You're going to become like him.
The dog sort of looks at him and says, perhaps we need more of a conversation. Make a persuasion roll. But first, she's gonna try and help.
Okay.
+2.
Oof. 11.
Squirming.
Damn.
Like,
I can't assist, can I? Because it's not my turn.
where did these people even come from?
Calloway looks a little too in the moment right now to respond to negotiations.
What?
He starts yelling out, and it feels like his voice is getting a bit hoarse. He's just saying, I have to let go. You don't understand.
Like a weird desperation.
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
He doesn't even, he's moving his head like he doesn't even care that there's a weapon that he doesn't really understand, but a weapon near it.
yeah.
Like, you have to,
Basically,
like,
he's
you
got a
have to, like,
lightsaber next to his
Yeah, you're just like, dude,
Yeah.
like,
Dude, chill!
I'm like, what's actually happening here?
Adam, your turn.
It's like, this is just weird.
Talk to him.
Savannah, what is this thing? What is this thing here that he wants?
It's something he wanted, and it seems very dangerous. I don't know if you saw what we did in the park over there, but it's something like that. It's different,
You don't know the details?
I don't think anybody here knows much of the details. That's why we're here.
I'm gonna just closely inspect the amethyst that's behind the bone.
Okay.
Just,
Start
looking at it.
glowing. Looks like a storm is inside.
How big is it?
Size of your head. And it's perfectly cut.
Does it look similar to the gems that we've seen before? Like the one that came from... Specifically, I'm thinking of the one that came from Dark Entity.
Yes. Cut. It's cut. The gems that you have seen in here are not.
Yeah.
But gems that you've seen that were serving some sort of purpose are always cut.
Is it like just on a pedestal, or is it like floating in it? Like,
Just on it, like on the stone, surrounded.
can I try to? It's like a bone spire, and then like a cage, and then it's.
Nope, it's like half of a basket. It's like open almost. It's like encased around it, but you can put your hand under it. You put it between it.
Can I pick up the bone basket?
No, that is fixated to. It's like coming from the stone,
I see. Okay, understood.
like embedded.
I'm gonna like stand in front of it and take the defensive action.
Okay. Brukal, the creature he yelled out. Looks at the dog, looks back. He he's gonna hold his action. Jackie, what are you doing?
Got them in check.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to Kelly and be like, we are all on the same team. We are all trying to protect this place. We need to work together, not fight each other.
Like, you're tampering with powers you don't understand.
We don't want to see you get hurt. We don't want to see anybody get hurt.
He yells out, he says, I don't know what's coming, and I don't think you know what's coming either, but we need to be prepared, and I need that.
We've got an idea of what's coming. And all I know... Sorry.
No, go. I interrupted
Say-
you. I interrupted you.
Oh, wait,
sorry,
no,
sorry,
we're like
sorry.
being cordial. I'm still like strong.
No, sorry. Yeah, it's all you.
You speak.
Yeah.
Like, if this place is what I suspect, then this is the workshop of the guy that made the dark entity. You don't want to fuck with this kind of power.
He's telling you the truth. We know what's coming. And we know that this is not the way to help.
Make a persuasion roll. One of you lead.
I
I think
have,
it's Jackie's turn, so she'll lead.
Okay.
Elias, you assist.
I have 8 persuasion.
I got 5 persuasion. Really? Oh, come on, that was so good.
I know. We
So-
had such a good speech.
Right? That should have an influence, man. 6.
Not much help. That good speech lets you do this.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
wow.
ass. 12.
He's gonna try and break free.
Damn it. Fuck.
Make a strength roll.
Son of a shit.
12.
12. Elbows you in the stomach.
Gosh.
Douche.
Your sword dissipates for a moment, and
Yep.
he runs forward towards Adam.
Fucker.
God damn it.
And the fight continues.
Damn it.
And now we're back on.
Damn it! With our shitty ass fucking rolls.
The dog,
Now we
having
got
held
enough
its action,
about-
it's its turn now,
Yeah,
lunges forward.
of course.
This
Oh,
asshole.
does not hit.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Rolling
No,
very
this
bad
bitch.
for Pupper here.
How always being a little baby.
You, again, your shield buffets it away. You're thrown to the other side of the wall.
Damn it.
Brukal held his action.
Oh no.
Adam, he's gonna attack you.
Okay.
Spooky hands.
Spooky hands.
Have you ever seen
19?
To parry?
Correct.
Hits.
You did a toughness roll. Oh, you used the defense action.
Oh, you're right. I did.
Ooh, nice.
So I roll and then add my
Yeah,
parry?
you did.
So 23.
You're okay.
Nice. Very nice.
Tense in the area, you watch as the creature moves, and the suit of its rips as its fingers reach out and attempt to spear right through you,
Oh my.
moving down
jeez.
through the ground and then reappearing right in front of you. You dodge back, your reflexes kicking in and hitting the ceiling, moving through it before retreating back. And you see it's just solid black.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
Elias, your turn.
I I guess me and Doggo are back at it. After it swipes at me and doesn't do any damage, I ready the soul blade again, and I come through with like an upper.
Ooh, okay.
Swipe
Roll the
kinda.
I
hit.
don't have mind control.
Fuck.
God damn.
It's okay.
I'm in a
14.
comfortable state.
A 14? Does not hit.
Of course not.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you move through, and surprisingly very agile for its size.
Yeah.
She moves back and then closes back in. Okay. Adam.
7 now.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
We're both hurting pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay. How close is Callaway to me?
Between you and the dog, so you can walk up to him.
Oh, do I want to though?
Persuade him. Talk to him. Or knock him
His
the
nose
fuck
is
out.
bleeding from the
Yeah.
punch you gave him.
Yeah. I have to take the defensive action again. I'm gonna
Okay.
just stand my ground, looking right at Callaway, just ready for him.
All right.
I have to. I'll get one shot.
It's like that.
Brukyle's gonna try and grapple you.
Okay. Strength. Core agility. Okay. 23.
23, but you're okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you watch as he reaches out, but you move it out of the way. You duck, tries to grab.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Wait.
It used its held action before.
Yeah, but isn't it meet beat?
Wait, you forgot to collect the homework. Same
You're
energy.
right. I guess you're right.
It's contested. For
Oh, it's
grapple. Is
contested.
Oh,
that-
it's contested.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
you're
Oh,
fine.
Never mind.
Okay.
Because you're defending and then you beat it, so meets beats.
Okay.
All right,
It's fine.
you just die. You know. You just
Yeah,
die.
yeah,
Thank you,
okay, I'm
Jackie.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Jackie, your turn.
I'm set for him.
Well, I needed to ask because if I didn't know now, it was gonna confuse me the rest of the game. I'm like, wait, what? Do. I'm gonna try to grapple Callaway.
Okay.
Good work.
16.
19.
Oh my god, I'm
You try and
rolling
grapple, and
like
he just worms his way through.
Garbo. Like Garbo.
Callaway's gonna run,
Okay.
Fuck, dude.
so try and shove you aside.
Okay.
I hope as soon as he touches it, he just spontaneously combusts.
He just Thanoses.
Hit me.
Shut up. 19.
Hey, if you
I
die,
rolled a 10
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Plus.
plus 8. My parry.
So, 80. It's this is would be strength. He's trying to shove you.
Oh, so 14.
Yeah.
A non-powered Adam just.
Yeah.
falls over.
Knocked on my ass.
We watch as Callaway gets right up to the, and we see in that moment
I'm glad this
he
music
reaches
song.
out
Oh no.
and as he does a hand grabs his. You see Savannah. You hear it. Frankie, you, I know you can't look at yourself right now, but you sound crazy. Listen, you can trust them. I trust them. You can trust me. It's gonna be all right. And she moves her hand under and holds it for a moment. Says, let's relax and just talk.
For the love of God.
Oh, that was not a good
That did not
face.
fucking.
Callaway looks. He and holds her hand. I do trust you. But that's not enough. And reaches with his other hand and
This bitch.
grabs as
He's gonna get freaking Thanos.
all of you
Oh no.
Great. Die.
All of you feel yourselves taken away from the room.
But all of you feel yourselves take 10 injuries.
You're all dead. Yeah, that's boo-boo.
Light shines in your vision. That kaleidoscope, those prisms moving all around. You all feel formless, shapeless. Your body's gone.
We just Thanos.
Thanos. Yeah, snapped.
And in this light, shifting, turning, moving faster, faster, faster. You see something familiar. You're looking out a window or an open flap in a tent, and you see a large black pillar expanding, reaching out into the sky, the orange red sky. And then your vision moves to a table. People moving all around frantically, dressed in military attire, some more well-dressed. And there's a man standing right next to you, pointing down at a map of New York City. Notes taken all through onto it. And your voice speaks out, but it's not yours, and it's familiar. I don't know why it's expanding, and it's been expanding, but we need evacuation points here, here, here. He's speaking back and forth with another individual. As Francis suddenly looks up opposite side, the tent opens up once more. And we see another pillar. Immediately, people drop any item that they're holding and look out. And you hear, another one! People screaming. And you hear, is that Manhattan? And a sense of genuine fear washes over you. Calloway moves around the table and opens up the flap, looks out. Looks to his colleagues, all flabbergasted, none of them looking at him. He looks back, and the one man to take action in this moment rings out and he says, "Get those helicopters moving now! We have to get people out of there!" And time moves fast. Skips. 6 helicopters. You're on one. Looking out over the bay. Reaching Manhattan. Calloway is moving stuff in the helicopter, trying to make room for more people to board. And he looks at the cockpit. In the head, we see the pilot and co-pilot. Looking out, we hear, "Oh my god." And the pillar condenses and arms. So we see a familiar, distant view of the dark entity. And a pulse. Windows shatter, and the helicopter. We see the 5 other helicopters crash down. 2 of them hitting the bay, while the others just barely clear onto land. One of them crashes right into the side of a building. People screaming all around. We hear Calloway get into his seat. We see a soldier run up to him. "Sir, get locked in," and immediately is thrown out as we see the helicopter must have hit something and start turning, and the guy launched right out to a 20-story drop at minimum. And we are dizzy, so we feeling everything that Calloway feels, and eventually crash. Darkness. We wake up, we hear muffled blood down one eye. Pain racking through your body. We look. Somehow Calloway survived. Crawls out of this wreckage, the side of a road, a street. People running throughout, nobody paying any attention to Calloway as he climbs out. Fires breaking out. Every window throughout the entire block shattered. Help. Reaches out. Nobody's grabbing his hand. We see in front of him one of these amalgamations of flesh on the material parallax day. He looks up. It is just finished devouring the chest cavity of some poor New York citizen. Looks over and sees Calloway. Tries to crawl away. Shuffles towards him. Screams out for help. Nobody. Reaches the front of the ship, but his legs are not moving. A corpse is hanging out of the cockpit. One of the pilots looks over at their belt. A handgun. Reaches out. Something grabs his leg. Drags him back. No. Finally reaches out. Gets the belt loose. As he's getting dragged, he feels a bite in his leg. Gets the handgun. Takes off the safety. Darkness. While there's no sight and no sound, there is hopelessness. The sight of that creature, but as horrifying as that is, just moments ago he was staring at what looked to be a dark god stepping upon Earth. And what hope could anyone have against something like that? Time passes. Calloway's healed. Feels fine. Glimpses of conversation, sitting down with Savannah in her boat, talking. Moments of him in his office. Someone placing papers down. He looks at them. We see his own research notes that he was working very diligently on. Face haggard. And we see terms written on. We see prima materia. A more casual appearance of him. Spoonful of oatmeal in his hand as he's walking, getting ready for the day, and looking at the TV of Heroes Save New York City, Material Parallax, and we see images, the very familiar we see many times before, of the found footage, viral videos of our heroes saving people. He's back at his office. Someone comes in, yelling at him to follow. Another jump. He's speaking to a farmer on the side of the road. All around, hundreds of dead crows. Cannot hear. Just farmer pointing out to the distance to an estate. Step one more time. To a barn house. Pulsating light. Calloway walks up. Someone grabs his shoulder, an assistant, shoves him off. You see a large hole. Energy seeping forth. Dead creatures everywhere. He coughs. See blood in his palm. Tightens his fist. We fade. The last thing you feel is hope. As you are brought back. Energy. And you see Calloway's face peeling. Disintegrating back. All of you push back to the edges of the room. He let go of Savannah. But he's in the center. This energy rippling out. What do you do?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna try to get to him.
Alright, make a strength roll. As you attempt to move through this current pushing you back.
20.
What are the rest of you doing? You watch as Adam gets up and starts moving towards.
Can I try to pull Calloway away?
Make a strength roll.
I'm using telekinesis.
Figured.
Yeah. 23.
23?
Yeah.
You're pulling back. It doesn't seem to be enough. But you are having an effect. You see his body moving back, but his hand is... You can't see, but his hand is not moving from it.
Mm-hmm.
All the while, he's screaming out. Elias, what are you doing?
I'm gonna throw a soul chain in his direction.
Okay.
Try to grab him,
Okay.
like by like the waist or something, and pull him back.
He's not trying to avoid you, so you'll hit unless you're just... So make a strength roll.
With the power of friendship.
With the grab from that, unnatural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you feel you're not getting him off, but the chain around his waist, half of his body is moving away. Savannah is also trying to move. Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
She has to crawl at first, but eventually stands up with you, Adam, and you both make it to him.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oof.
Snap his neck.
This makes me nervous because I was torn between either grabbing him or grabbing her and keeping her from getting to him.
Made your choice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell to Savannah and pull him back, and I'm gonna reach in and grab his hand that's on it.
Okay. Try and pull away, or
Oh yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like.
you're not trying to like also hold on to the thing.
No, his
Yeah,
hand's
he's
on
like,
the thing.
"Oh,
my
it's
dead
mine."
body.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like pry his hand off.
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Mine.
All right. With everyone's assistance, you did a +5.
Okay.
Strength roll.
Well.
Squandered.
That's 14.
14.
Yep.
All three of you pulling through. 23, 20, right?
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
16 for Savannah. You all are pulling. You can see, at being the closest, even though it's so bright, you can feel Callie's hand is fused to the stone, but you're pulling away. His skin is getting pulled back with
Oh, you got it.
more of his skin is peeling away like
Oh, you
wallpaper. Elias, your chain reaching out forward around, you feel something tug at it, and the slack under you see the dog pulling as well, helping you.
Nice.
And these arms extending out to grab at Savannah's waist to help her pull as well. These large black hands. As this,
Literally nobody's into this idea.
Everyone's like, fuck!
after a few moments,
Fuck!
an explosion. All of you thrown back, make toughness rolls.
Oh,
Oh no.
fuck. Oh, thank God. Yikes.
Yep.
23.
23?
I was doing math.
That's all right. The silence
Yeah.
was tense.
Yeah.
26.
0.
Oh no.
You're dead. Make a new character.
You watch as all of you fall back. Adam, you roll.
Oh,
Calloway blasted to the ground. The drool shattered. Silence. Slowly start to get up. Calloway also. Face completely scarred over. Hand gone. Savannah runs over to him. What do you two do? Adam is not gone now.
Is he dead?
yeah, I'm gonna run up to Adam
no.
and
Is he?
Check him
is
out.
he?
A 0, huh?
Is he
0.
dying?
Because
Because if he's dying, it
do
changes
flare up.
how I get up.
God.
yeah, you get up by suddenly rising and moving 7 feet.
Yeah, immediately. next to
Teleporting as your
him.
Valkyrie's ride
shit.
activates and you are right beside the now dying condition.
Ugh.
Like,
Adam Mercury.
super mega green, flaming green eyes, green everything, like fire form.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to Adam too, and try to treat him.
Okay.
Oh.
Made a treatment roll.
Uh,
Are you trained in it?
I am too.
One
Do
of
you
you
wanna-
assist.
Yeah, I'll assist because I only have
Okay.
4.
Mine's 7.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh.
I see.
22.
This could be really cool. All right, so
What'd you get?
22.
Okay, so you get a plus. Give me 1 second. I have a little treatment real quick.
It has to be a +5. It was over 20, so.
You don't know the DC on this.
Oh no.
I'm really dying.
Oh no. Icky.
can't. You're like the protagonist of this season.
Yeah, you can't.
This is all because
+5.
+5.
But technically you have a -5. You don't have any gear.
Oh. Okay, so what
But I have the power of the soul.
You got 22, so -5 is 17.
17.
+2. +2, -5. So +3.
Even -3.
Yeah.
It's +2 -5.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right.
Even though it's
So
-3.
-3. And what's your bonus?
7.
So +4 total.
So you helping me hinders me?
No,
No, that's 'cause
it
we have
does
no
help
gear.
because you have no gear.
Okay.
Fuck.
So +3 total.
Correct.
Oh my god. Please.
You
Oh,
are
thank
so
God.
fucking
oh
lucky.
Oh my god.
Unnatural 20.
All right.
Oh my jeez.
For flavor, can I do something?
Well, I gotta see if.
If he's
if it works.
I hope
All
he got
right, he'll be
die
stabilized.
for it. Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
Yeah, for flavor, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, break his neck.
Elias puts his hand on Adam's chest and like all like the energy or whatever that's like surrounding his body focuses into his eyes and then travels down his arm through his fingertips into Adam.
All right. And you see that green
Like-
pulse of veins.
Yeah.
And you're not awake, you're just stable.
Okay.
You feel Adam's breathing.
Oh, thank God.
And I feel his pulse come back and up like I look up to Jackie, I'm like, he's alive.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
Savannah, you hear Savannah let out a sigh of relief
Yeah.
upon overhearing that.
I stand up and turn to Francis.
Yeah, Francis is just leaning up. He's still sitting down. His hand, what was left of it, his wrist, kind of against his stomach.
Ugh.
it's not seeping blood or anything. You don't see there's the ripped hazmat suit over it, so you can't see what mess is under.
We have to get up right now. We have to go back up right now. We can't stay down here.
Savannah says, I agree. He looks down and Francis is not moving.
Let's grab him and go.
He says,
at him.
just go. Whatever happens to me here, it's just what's coming, isn't it? All the same.
Tried to warn you.
It's not true. You can't just give up and let yourself die. We need you here with us. Savannah needs you. You literally stopped one of the ley lines from exploding. We need you. So get up, and we're going back to the surface.
Make a persuasion roll.
Fuck my life, bro.
This dude has an iron will.
I know. 11.
Nothing you can
11?
say can convince this guy of fucking anything.
Seriously, he's like, no.
It's like,
He looks up at Savannah and back down. He gets up. Savannah helps him. Let's get moving then.
Let's go.
What about your friends here? I like point to the dog and the skinny dude.
Just looks at you. What about them?
Are they coming with us?
Naturally.
And why don't you and Mr. Skinny Guy teleport the hell out of here, and we'll find our way out.
It's not a bad idea.
You hear.
Do I understand?
You would.
What you said?
You hear. Not in the right condition.
He says he's not in the right condition.
And let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
Starts shuffling through. Who's carrying?
I'll carry it.
Roleplay, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. God, what
I know.
kind of ship do we run around here?
You know? Shit.
Yeah, I'll carry him up.
Okay. You guys start moving your way through. Calloway's slow. He turns back to the room. Shattered crystal. You all make your way up to the triangle chamber, into the portals, back up, and takes some time. Jackie, make a fortitude save. Everybody made fortitude saves.
Right.
do I have to?
Yes.
Fucking
13.
13.
Do I have some kind
Oh
of
my
penalty?
god, we're twins.
Wow.
19.
Okay. Pass. Fail. Both of you take exhaustion.
But he's sleeping.
You watch Elias as carrying Adam. How are you carrying him? Like powers or?
Yeah, I'm using my powers.
You hear thump thump.
Oh, fuck.
Is it Jackie? Your exhaustion's too much. Your body trying to fight whatever is happening to you right now is too much. You hear coughing. It's blood. And Jackie falls. People turn around.
Yeah.
You watch as the dog nuzzles under Jackie and just flips up,
That's what I was gonna suggest.
and then offers for Adam to do the same for you to.
I'll pick Adam up and
Okay.
hump him over back.
All right. Start moving up. Elias, you find yourself at a lift that does not exist.
Solo campaign.
This is the
You reached a
Elias
lift,
show.
but it's not there.
Okay.
Oh shit. They broke the lift. Oh fuck, dude. Oh shit.
Calloway looks over and says,
Where's the lift?
Where's the leak,
yeah, he
man?
just says like, there's supposed to be a lift here.
My friends broke it.
Just
Care
leave
to
him.
bring
Just
us
leave
up?
him.
I can.
Dog throws you off.
He
You
throws
both
down the
plummet.
hole.
Yeah.
I can take you guys up one at a time, but it's going to take a little while.
So be it.
All right, who goes first?
He motions to Savannah.
All right, I
And
activate
beside
my soul
you,
wings.
as a penalty. Okay. As you start to soar up with Savannah in tow, the dog leaps up against the wall, digging their paws into the ground and kicks off again with both. And
Cool.
Damn.
Nice.
We
the
fall
creature
off.
just
Yeah.
You just see our bodies.
He couldn't take Calloway with him. He was just like,
not in the
"Later,
right
boss."
condition. Calloway's a little too damaged to be going through that.
Planar existence. Okay.
You-
And I fly. I love it. They ditched the most wounded guy at the bottom
See
of the
you,
hole.
I mean, Adam's like dying.
Back.
So you get
Unconscious.
there's
Yeah, but this dude's maimed.
as you reach the top, you hear people yelling at one another, and as you clear the top, soldiers in hazmat suits, about 24 of them, reach out with their firearms at you, suddenly surprised that you burst through. And Savannah says, hold on,
Yeah.
just hold on a minute. And everyone's, they are okay, they are all right. You put that down. You over there in particular, you have been doing over there, put down. And
Like-
the dog clears up.
I like raise my hands.
You drop Savannah as you're holding her.
Well, obviously she's down, and then yeah, like,
Nobody move her. Let's drop her.
Yeah.
Francis Calloway is critically wounded at the bottom of the pit.
Don't explain to them. I'm ordering you. I order you to go down. They have to listen to me. It's Roger.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm a second in command over here. Go.
All right. I'm just trying not to get shot here. I spiral down.
Yeah, you see Francis standing where he was. His good hand lean pressed against the wall as you show up.
Like, you all right?
I don't think I have been for a while.
Suppose I understand. You ready to go up?
He is looking down
Yeah.
into the pit. No, I don't think I will.
I can imagine everything you've been through, but you can't let it end like this. We still have a job to do. We didn't survive the parallax, only to die in a cave in Oklahoma.
I think I've done all I can do. He looks up. Feel bad for you, friends. You aren't supposed to see things like this, or have these sorts of responsibility. A long time, but
Well, it's a little late for that. And sitting here feeling sorry for ourselves is a waste of time.
steps closer, right at the edge between you as you're flying and at the edge of the chasm. I feel small. But this decision feels pretty big. Feels like the only one I can make.
You have your role in this the same way that I do.
Maybe I already fulfilled it. I think I only do more harm than good.
That's not necessarily true. Think of Savannah. It would do her more harm if I came back alone.
Looks down at his arm. Whatever's coming. You mentioned it before, but is there any way to beat it?
Of course. We've beat it before. This time it's just stronger, but so are we.
And did you truly defeat it? Or was this all meant to be?
Perhaps it was. But you're still here, so you have to see this through to the end with us. Plus, we have to find out what happened to you now that you touched that crystal. Back there, you know, threatening your life and everything. That was just theatrics.
Make a persuasion roll with a +5.
11.
You have a hero point.
I'm gonna use it. Yeah.
Please don't let this man kill himself.
Yeah.
Should I reroll? Lower than 10, add 10.
And then +10 if it's under 10, right?
That's
Yeah,
right, lower than
yeah.
10, add 10. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Unnatural 20. Wait, blue +5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
+5 plus your persuasion.
+5 for Alright,
Yes.
so that's 25.
Nice.
He turns around, back at the cavern.
Mhm.
You can faintly hear voices. Back at you. Down.
I offer him my hand.
He reaches out. His foot leaves. Grabs your hand. Pull him up.
Cool.
God.
You hear that, Animus? I didn't let the guy die.
Jeez.
Do I get like +5 honor for that or something?
Yeah, you get animus coins.
What's going
And
You
the
spend
next-
them on skins.
I'm gonna spend it on the fucking.
That was so good.
Can I get
a new
You
battle
got
jacket.
blue, you got black and white, you got green.
Ooh, can I have black and white?
No, you get
I get to change my hair color.
you get like different like. Oh, I want Elias's converging expanse outfit.
I missed the judge outfit with the chain
Yeah.
fucking cape thing. That was dope.
So you bring him up
Oh my gosh. That was tense.
as you
I always
you all
have to
come
talk
up.
people off the ledge.
Jeez.
Savannah immediately throws her arms around shoulders, and his medics come in. Weapons are still out. But he holds out his hand and just says, they're okay. Bring them to one of the tents. Take care of them. Chaos starts to unfold. Within the next few hours, you all receive medical treatment.
Oh, thank God. Vote.
When
You
do I
two are-
receive
you
my
two
new
are-
skin?
6 to 8 weeks. That's when you're-
I have to check my mailbox when we get back to New York.
Yeah.
Time passes and The two of you are healed back. All of you are healed to full.
Oh, thank God.
Fatigued and everything.
I was
You
fine
basically have to rest for a whole night.
Yeah.
You are quarantined inside of a tent.
So we're stinky.
It's a large. It looks like a tent that was recently emptied, and cots were put in, just like military grade cots set up and everything, little lockers and whatnot. But there's guards, the flaps that are sealed, but eventually, the next day comes, and tents open up in Savannah. It's early in the morning, and the tent is far away from the farmhouse itself, meaning that hazmat suits are not required in the area. It's still on the property, it's much further along the other way you guys entered from. And she says, "Woo, that was something, wasn't it?" She pulls up a chair and sits down. Huh.
Yeah, sure was.
So your goggles are still on. Your familiar attire. She just looks up like, "Oh, well, you know what? I'm glad you guys came."
I wish that we could say the same.
I'm glad Calloway's okay and that nothing completely terrible happened.
Where's Calloway?
He's in the medical tent still. Did a number on him. They offered to heli him out of here, but he refused. Said he wanted to stay for a bit, so he's all sorts of drugged up. He says some funny things.
Probably good for him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you all feeling?
I'm okay.
Better than before.
Yeah,
Oh,
sore,
yeah.
but I'm fine.
Yeah, you get a special sickness when you're down there for a while. Very close to radiation. Not sure all the details yet, but you two were suffering pretty bad there for a moment. If you guys were down there any longer, could have got hairy.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no long-lasting effects.
Well, we haven't tested yet.
Great. I guess we're the new test one.
Well, I mean, that gem's gone, right?
Oh yeah, shattered right up.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
We haven't sent a team down there yet, and probably gonna wait a little bit.
That's a good idea.
What about the others?
Oh, you mean the crew over there? Yeah, they're doing fine with Calloway at the moment, or doing their own thing sometimes. I'm not sure where they are.
Who are they?
Oh, that's Brucal and Simber. They're mighty fine folk once you get to know them.
Brucal? Spell that.
BRU-KAL.
Heard. And
Simber. S-I-M-B-E-R.
Simba.
Simber.
Yeah, like Timon and Pumbaa.
That monotone. Simba. Simba.
Where did you find them?
Yeah, where did they come from?
Oh, Frankie found him.
He finds a lot of weird stuff.
He's been getting some work. I think you should ask him. I don't feel like it's right for me to talk about him behind his back and whatnot. Gotta have some sort of honor, you know?
Yeah, okay.
I'll have to go see how he's doing.
Yeah.
You wanna go visit?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
All right, come on. First, let's get a little bit of breakfast over here, and then go visit him.
Adam's like,
Yeah, drool.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you still have to eat a lot when you don't have powers?
I guess not, but I'm still hungry.
He's conditioned. It's not good food. You know, it's military grade.
Oh, we're eating
like grub.
MREs.
Yeah, MREs.
Yeah,
It's just sustenance.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Just like heavy calories. Let's get in. But you know, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
There's like a small mess hall set up for all the personnel over there. There's always a guard around you guys, a unit of guards. They keep their distance. Savannah doesn't even notice them. And as you guys are moving through, she's saying hello to people. She's very cordial with everyone there. Everybody seems to know her. People don't give you looks because you're with Savannah. And she holds up the mess line for way too long till she's just like, and how are your kids over there, Bethany? Oh my god. and just talking, everyone's like, oh please.
Please, Savannah.
Takes you about an hour to finally finish eating.
Oh my god.
And finally she leads you over to this private medical tent that was set up next to a. You've seen one of them towards the bond house, but there's a second larger control tower that was established and set up. Beside there is a small building put in, and yeah, you go in, and it's not a very large building at all. Maybe about 3 medical rooms, if that. And one of them has had its walls teared down to combine 2 into 1, and that's where Francis is, laying in a bed, his arm bandaged up completely, just a stump at this point of his hand. Pale, she had to do an IV, looking pretty rough. There's bandages all over his face. He's never gonna look the same, that's for sure. He has a new pair of glasses that are on. He looks over, and laying at the foot of the bed, just on the floor, you see the giant dog Simber. And now you see her fully now. As I said before, long-haired coat, lots of turquoise sort of trimming at the end of it, like this wash over it, but the base is this white and gray, sort of dark white hue. You see that there is extended bone like carapace, like 3 strips on the back and the front that blends in with the fur. Almost looks like scaled armor on both sides of it, but more natural to her color. The tail is single now and just has that blue. You don't see any crackling energy or anything on it. And you do see a large snout, canines protruding. She's a very beautiful dog. And around each paw at the ankle is this floating around white hot, almost cloudy bracelets on each one, just constantly rotating.
Simber the big blue dog.
But yeah, she's just laying down. Looks more like very much wolf, sharp, large but slender. And yeah, she perks her head up and then and just settles back down.
Is it weird that I really have the urge to pet you right now?
It comes back up. I've heard that a lot since I've been here. Do not pet.
Heard.
Don't pet. Understood.
I don't know you like that yet.
Understandable.
But thank you for asking. Yeah, and Callaway looks over. Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
How you doing?
glad you're with us.
Been better. He leans back. Imagine you have questions.
How cool.
Well, I'm here, and I'm conscious for now. Not feeling too bad. And he puts the morphine machine at his side.
You really should go to a hospital.
I should, shouldn't I? But there's more work to be done at the moment.
Speaking of, how'd you find this place in the first place? How'd you find that thing down there?
Where'd you get the dog?
What would you like to answer first? I'll answer your question first, Adam. I've been doing a lot of research on the Central Park site, Parallax Ground Zero. Faint traces of some sort of energy impulsing throughout New York itself, and I thought that was the source, only to find that it was a source. The other was traced here by my team. Once I discovered that the property was once owned by Wilt Lucius, an already suspicious individual on my list, I had to investigate myself. Lo and behold, Next question.
What did you use to clear the ley line in Central Park?
One of the crystals we were able to obtain inside another chamber further below the lift.
And it took the energy?
It was different than the crystal that we saw. It seemed to have a bit of room left in it. A container of sorts. And now we are researching what we have contained.
The crystal you touched and the one that took your hand, is that a unique case?
We haven't found another crystal like that before. Hence my excitement. Doesn't really look at you guys when he says that.
It's probably better that it's destroyed, honestly.
Oh yeah, probably. I agree.
Has anyone been able to extract the energy from these crystals once they're in it?
Not yet.
Well, that could be a good thing.
Seems we are years from discovering practical applications of these tools.
Well, at least we know we could maybe seal something in it if we needed to. If we have some empty crystals, we can shut down whatever comes to us.
Do you think that it can take some of the Centrum's power?
Maybe. Or maybe whatever Wilt has.
Do you think we
It's
can...
inside him now.
Do you think we can almost, like, divide up his power among rocks?
Chuck rocks at him until he stops attacking us.
I mean...
What are you speaking of?
Wilt... Oh man, this is a long story.
You know what the bio...
Yeah.
My god.
Like, hey man, you have a giant blue dog here and you're surprised about space?
What's the last sentence you say? Just for me, okay. What is the last thing the last sentence of explaining the story? Like, and that, you know.
And then he warned Adam that we should run.
Wow. That part about your girlfriend and I'm real not.
Wait, we told him all of
that? And like my girlfriend Misty, right?
Cedric won how much at that casino?
He's like, and read this.
Yeah.
He's like tearing up.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he says, it's worse than I thought then.
It's,
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Will Lucius already has access to something like this?
Yeah. He seems to be almost made of the stuff at this point.
But this whole site could be the key to figuring out how to deal with him. I mean...
My hope in a way.
You took away the energy from the thing, ley line.
Thank you. You got it.
Slowly. And if you could do that, I mean, you can use those crystals to do the same with him.
We can siphon the power out of Wilt and destroy it, possibly.
We could try, but once again, this technology, if you will, is very, well, chaotic. We need years to think of practical applications for it. But I will work on it. And I will too, says Savannah.
We don't have years.
No, we don't.
We might only have days.
If you can at least find more crystals with spare room in them, like the one you used to drain the ley line, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
As for cleans up a bit and see a tail under the bed. I go by another name in other places.
Kind of place.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
I have an alias, Mr. Giles. I use to contact very specific individuals.
What?
That name is mega familiar.
That's cause he fucking is a bitch.
It's because he works for the fucking Umbra Collective.
Is he?
That's my guess.
I have Giles down.
You've heard that name before.
We
Yeah.
have heard that name multiple times.
Yeah.
Didn't
He's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
didn't
Found ways to trace these sort of energy signatures during the parallax. That's part of how I found this place. And sometimes it leads to people. Or friends who aren't from here. Motions to Simber.
Have you ever been to the Amble Belt?
I have not. And Simber's head perks up. I have.
You have.
That's how I'm here.
Where did you come from?
A world that no longer exists. And I'm afraid that I shouldn't either. But one reason or another, when everything was fading, I found myself on a beach. Where I wandered, everything changed. I felt violence. And I was thrown here.
Huh.
That makes sense. Ever since the Converging Expanse, everything, everybody has been thrown around
Yeah.
dimensions. I mean, that's how we met. And half of the people we know now. Sam.
Yeah.
So I attempted to contact any ones I could find, that I could speak with. And some of them rejected me, but a couple came.
Okay. Well, that explains that.
What else did God do?
I figured they would be
These words?
useful in what may come from the parallax.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely seem like good companions to have. Okay.
Looking
Okay.
around, I'm like, where's the other guy?
In the fields, I would imagine. He likes it there. He likes, I believe he said, the feel of the wind.
He's
He's not very good with words.
He's very strange.
I'm a little weird, but he's creepy.
Well, as long as he's loyal.
Is that a scorpion holding a handgun?
Shut up.
Well, yes, Cory, it is.
Wow.
Here you go,
Can
Chad.
we show the viewers at home?
They can't see anything. Let me see. I got it.
Here you go.
That got me. That got me.
There it is.
Oh, we got a couple second delay here. Yep,
Beautiful.
there it is. I wanted to check. I'll find out the context later.
Okay, well. Yeah, and out of the ground comes a scorpion with stomping. That was another one I found, but thanks for killing you.
Oh my god. Okay.
Creepy dude in the field.
Where the fuck have we heard Giles before? Do you know Henry Birch?
I do.
What's your relationship with him?
Ex-lovers.
I've done some business with him.
What kind of business?
Monkey business.
Will you leave?
Fine, I'll go hang out in the field.
Get out!
The door opens, and you see seems to be some sort of assistant. Sir, I have what you ordered away from your lab over here. He says, good timing. Wheels it over and says, leave it over there. I said, okay. He wheels over this large steel container, and he leaves. He says, bring that over to me.
Reach over and
To the side, yeah. He has to reach down a bit. Presses some buttons, and he says, I was doing business with this. And the container slides open, revealing frost and 4 vials
Damn
of
it,
orange
I knew
liquid.
it. I knew it.
bitch! Fucking! I knew. Oh, is that adrenaline?
The very same. Why do you have that? Insurance,
Wait.
experiments.
What do you mean insurance?
Wait. You.
If these crystals are all as powerful as motions to his arm, then we need individuals who can handle them.
Did you hire the Veins to distribute that in New York?
No. I have no recollection or involvement in anything like that. I assure you, I discovered the serum fairly recently, in the last few months.
Hmm. It just
Though
makes-
I was told that this is all that there is at the moment.
Well, if that's anything like the original adrenaline, it's not going to have the desired effect on some people.
Mm-mm. It's basically useless.
Good to know. And perhaps you won't mind taking it off my hands.
Are you serious?
I don't think I'm very trustworthy with things like these at the moment. I think I need a little break from power.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Sure.
Honestly, you just saved us a lot of problems.
Would you prefer to take it in this case? Or would you like individual containers made?
That's fine, right?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I don't even know what we're gonna do with it quite yet.
We have to figure out somewhere to hide it.
Destroy it.
Yeah. We have to figure out how to destroy it. We'll take it in
Hell.
one case.
We'll dump it in the alleyways
In
in New York
New
City. We'll dump it down the drain into the sewer.
Sewer gators.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh.
After we get blind, because one of us is gonna get it in the eyes, then you're gonna go blind,
Do you have
Become
any
a
other
daredevil.
questions?
pass the bar, become a lawyer.
Let's see. Hold up. Now you just opened up a whole thing.
Can I ask Mercury right now for the short version of the info he got? So it
Absolutely.
won't take up too much time.
I thought you never asked, Adam. Here you go. The information that Mercury received is that of unofficial sales records of a certain project, which you might know, in possession of Mr. Giles, in the transaction,
There it is. I fucking.
However, other information you take as an abridged version is that the formula used for this adrenaline, this newly invoked adrenaline project, is not the original recipe.
Extra crispy.
Yes, it is grilled. It is, as some notes would say, particularly weaker than desired results. And as far as what is noted here, those vials are the only ones in circulation.
Dude, we had Falcon and Winter Soldier beat by like a year and a half.
Fact.
Hire me, Marvel.
I feel like Marvel just cops ideas from us. I really do.
Russo brothers are watching, like, hey, write that down. Giant dog.
Fucking Inhumans, man.
This might seem out of the blue, and I'm sure that you don't know, but have you heard of the Jewel Cutter or Labat?
I'm afraid I haven't. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Yes, that's
What's the plan here now?
Double down on our research. I'm pretty sure no one in this room or on this planet can stop Savannah from doing that much.
No.
We couldn't even stop her in space.
I'm
Or
not surprised.
hell.
We couldn't really stop her anyway.
I figured I've been in space, and when I saw the crystals over here, when Frankie showed me something similar, I thought, well, I gotta work on it now.
Oh, we're glad to have you. And just let's keep open communication at this point. We might have to contact you.
All right. As long as the information is not confidential. Looks over to Calloway. Yeah, it's fine.
Should we have Savannah destroy the adrenaline?
Oh, you want me to destroy it?
If you know how, in a safe
yeah,
way.
I guess I could figure it out.
Did you?
Kind of. Sure, might slow me down a little bit here, but
Oh. Then
that's up to you.
work on what you're working on.
Yeah, we'll just hold on to it.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
keep it safe.
Calloway
Seriously.
says, destroying it certainly is an option. But it feels as though we could use every advantage we can. If Wilt is as powerful as you say. But that's just my 2 cents, and honestly, it isn't worth much right now.
Oh, we'll keep every option in mind.
I just
Just think before you do something you might regret.
if we knew how to use the adrenaline more efficiently, I would think about it, but we just don't right now.
Apparently this adrenaline is weaker than the original.
Favor.
Yeah.
But still, we keep it away, safe for now,
Yep.
at the very least.
How many vials were there?
4.
Or
Do you think it'll have a counter effect with that pill you took? That's still been in your
It took
system.
like 6 months ago.
That definitely metabolized and left your system already.
yeah, it's gone.
That was a total placebo.
Yeah.
But you don't really know that.
At any moment, I could grow a horn or something.
With the address. Yeah, you see the chaser.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
Yeah,
is.
it's like
It's the lime and tequila. Yeah. Got the tequila.
Did the line there.
yeah, it neuralizes the pain.
Well,
I guess that's it.
I'm gonna get some rest now.
I think that there might be one more important thing to ask.
What?
Do you have an easier way to get us back to New York?
I was about to say, I've arranged for a special ride.
Thank God.
Thank you for everything.
I really don't think I deserve any thanks here. But thank you for stopping me.
We're all on the same side. We're all a team.
Yeah.
Earth versus Wilt Lucius. I feel like that's how it's always been.
Let's hope we're the winning side then.
Yeah, let's hope.
That's our only option.
Yep.
Oh, also, you're terrible liars. Work on it.
Alright, noted.
I guess you can say that candidly now that we're not in the guidance office in our high school.
Oh, right. I forgot. I totally forgot that.
Oh yeah, he interrogated the shit out of us.
Right. I completely forgot.
I think of that every time we encounter him. Okay.
Farewell then.
Yeah, take it easy.
It'll get easier. I kind of like wave my robot hand.
Guess I'll have to ask you where you got yours later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just point to the sky.
gives you all, he has cards given to you, his personal number.
Cool.
And yeah, you guys are escorted out by Savannah and Simber.
Nice.
She's like, all right, over here, ship should be landing soon.
Alright.
And walk out into the fields.
Savannah,
Uh-huh.
we're really sorry, but we were trying to find you, and we may have broken some of your robots in your boat.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Supposed to check in every 8 hours, and they haven't. I figured
I knew when they didn't check in.
Sorry about that.
you had to do what you had to do. I understand. I'll send you a bill. You guys are walking out through the wheat and barley fields. It's vast all around you. You can see the walls in the distance. But also, you all catch a tall, very tall, all black.
Scarecrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
More
it's
of-
T-posing
it's
in
more
the
of a
field.
dead tree.
Ugh.
Huh.
Branches sticking out of it
Yeah.
in
Oh, there's like a
various
plant
angles.
boy.
Fingers long.
like
And it's just sort of
Spooky.
reaching its
Yeah.
arms out as the
Awkward.
wind blows, and is running his hands through the wind, and
Huh.
slow movements, and fully standing tall, skinny appendages. It looks almost 11 feet tall,
Ugh.
Damn.
Creepy.
and turns over to you guys, and you see bright green eyes moving erratically. Like, has this long face, almost like a goat. But it's all. He looks like he's made of energy with a white outline.
Huh.
And he starts stepping towards you,
So
not making a sound.
Ah. No, please. Stay back.
Savannah waves.
Hi there. We're all just like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he closes the distance. Says, sorry for hurting you. Hope you have a pleasant trip home.
oh, thanks.
You hear it. You hear it. He reaches out. He says, picked you all flowers. And it's just wheat. And 3 strands of wheat
Yeah, like-
that he hands out.
Like,
They're like,
Thanks.
you have to. It phases through his hand into
Yeah.
yours.
like, blink. Thanks.
I'm like,
Like-
thanks.
Like, ask him if he knows Animus.
Turns back slow. No.
He said no.
Thanks for the wheat. I throw it in my mouth
Yeah.
and turn around.
Starts walking away.
Really banking on my
scary.
fearless advantage here.
Yeah, Simber looks over. Looks like they're about to say something and then stops. And as you see something in the distance, this incredibly fast ship. The one you saw at Central Park, the double sort of repulsor lift engine just.
You think they have this thing?
They have a lot of
Use
things.
some of the tech we found down there over there. You know, nice engine application for these crystals over here. I got the idea myself.
Oh, nice.
You know, they were trying out other things for a while. You know, but once we stumbled upon these, and you know, my experience over there in space, I put two and two together, and it worked.
Oh,
They could
awesome.
really
That's
use
impressive.
you at
Yeah.
Area 51.
Seriously.
All that small fry stuff now.
Wow.
Well, she's already been to space and beyond, so.
Solid point.
All right, well, it was nice seeing you again. Thank you once again. This will get you back home no time at all.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah. Contact us if anything weird happens.
Will do.
It was nice seeing you.
Yeah.
She pulls you, all three of you, in for a hug. All right, well, I got a lot of work to do.
Good luck.
She gives you a salute and walks off.
All right.
And Simber turns around and says, well, I'm not very aware of everything that's happening, or the details per se. You seem like good people. I have a sense for these sort of things.
Thanks.
So,
We mean to be.
good luck.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Turns around. Walks beside Savannah. Savannah gives her a pet.
Like, she got the pet pass.
Damn it. I want the pet pass.
You gotta pay an extra $10 a month.
Yeah, I'll get on board the ship.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So, three of you get aboard the ship and takes off smooth as can be. And in only a couple hours, arrive back in New York.
Nice.
Much better.
Early in the day. So, you guys arrive. They aren't very secretive about this ship. They actually just go right to Kennedy Airport.
Oh my god.
They don't seem to care.
We look like VIPs.
Yeah, damn. Okay.
What do you guys do when you're back in New York City? You guys are just getting out of the airport.
Fuck.
Shawarma.
Oh, that was exhausting.
That was.
Wow.
But yeah. That's an understatement.
Okay, well, we got the adrenaline.
We made a lot of progress.
We did. We broke a gem.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the power can be absorbed.
Yep. So maybe that will stop Wilt from going there now that the gem's gone.
We know that there's another team of super powered things
Yeah.
elsewhere in the country
Yeah.
now that is cool with us and doesn't want us dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Yeah, I feel like we did this with nothing terrible happening.
I mean, we did almost die.
You all receive a phone call or group call. Xavier.
Did you tell him?
Ring, 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 ring. Phone call. Phone call.
Hello? Oh, hello?
Do you two pick up as well? or-
Yeah. Hello?
No, you hear hey guys, I'm at the bistro right now.
Uh-huh.
There's someone here for you.
Who is it?
Yes, for you. Yeah, it's mine. You hear, hey guys, Rookinova here. Why don't you just head on over? I got something to give you. A little gift from Rook here. Hey, bring me back one of those burgers that you guys have over there. I don't care where, they're delicious.
Right.
All right, I'll see you soon, my man. Bye bye.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is he
What?
doing here?
Why
know.
I swear to God, if he has our friends in binds,
No, there's no way.
I'm gonna kill him.
There's no way he does.
I don't care, Animus. I don't care if you can hear this. I'm going to kill Rook Nova.
You get smite. I guess that's what we're doing.
to the bistro.
Let's specifically not get him a burger.
Fuck
Oh yeah, we're not getting a burger. We just spent money on plane tickets.
Door opens up to the bistro as you guys enter later that day.
This guy.
And you just hear, "Hey, I don't smell a burger. Where's the grease?"
Look, no, but I smell a rat. What are you doing here?
Rev up those fries.
You see handsome looking over his two cybernetic arms behind his head, kicked up, chair leaned back, feet propped up against on one of the white cloth tables. You see Xavier is behind the bar looking for something, and he's just like, "What? You didn't get me anything? This place is awful. Worst restaurant I've ever been to.
Rook.
This guy over here
Rook,
can't
shut
seem to
up.
get a drink."
It's a
Right.
cover.
That's a business, I guess.
What do you
Not even a hello for old Nova.
No, hey.
You
hey.
literally kidnapped us when we met you.
And graciously let you go and let you borrow money. That's like a perfect counter.
He did get you an arm.
I did get you an arm.
All right, it's good to see you. Now, what are you doing here?
Thank you. Got a little
No,
present
wait,
for
man.
you.
He fucking sold me out and let me get arrested.
Oh.
What?
Fuck you, no
When
one
did,
doing here.
when did I do that?
You let me get arrested.
No, you got yourself arrested.
Anyway,
Because of you, helping you.
I went to go pick you up.
anyway, what do you want?
Why are you in our bistro?
I've got a gift for you.
Why are
kid.
you on Earth?
A gift for me?
Yeah, from Papa. And
What?
you see he slides over the table with this small disc.
What is it?
Said, hold on, I got this prepared. And he goes on his arm in a hologram. You can see letters appear. They're mirrored for you. And he reads like, all right. Looks like, son, need your help. You're the true king of the Bible. No. That scrolls through a bunch of it. And he's just, it's a prismatic coalition will listen to me, needs you for support, so you gotta go over there, use the beacon, take you to the spore station, and you gotta talk in front of the whole coalition and get them to help you out in your endeavors. Well, I've done all that I've been paid for.
What? Wait, what?
Hold up. What?
So we gotta convince Space UN to help us?
Sounds like it, man. I don't envy that job. No, I don't. Well, I would stick around longer, but I don't have a burger to eat. So I'm talking to the end.
I like stop him like, you got a lot of explaining to do.
I did all the explaining I have to do. All right, fine. What else do you want from me? You think I know the details here? I'm the messenger. You don't shoot the messenger, right? That's what they say around here.
You didn't even read the whole message.
I read. Well, you needed to know.
So, well, my dad needs my help to convince the Space UN to
I don't know what that means.
help Novaya.
The fucking United Federation of Planets.
To help against
He
threats?
said, yada yada yada. Your mother's fine, blah, 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 and
That's good.
yeah, that's good.
because yeah, you gotta convince them. They need you need support to take out some Wilt Lucius.
Yeah.
I was taking it down real fast. Had some typos here.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they just won't listen to him, man.
Okay.
You can talk. You can sweat over the details with him over there.
Yeah, sure. So what? I just slap this thing and I'm in space?
I don't know. He said he used one before.
Oh,
Have we? Did we? Oh, we did.
when?
The first time we went, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very first time you ever went.
Yeah, first time we went to Novaya. I don't exactly remember how to use it, but I remember that we did use it.
I know how to use it, Adam.
Oh, thank you. Mercury knows how to use it.
Oh, good.
Mercury's not forgetful.
Yeah, those things ain't cheap. But don't worry, I didn't think about running away with it. Pointless. It only goes to one place. What would I do with that? An Abian Spore Station. That's stupid. Why would I do that?
Well, if you want to stick around here for a while, they don't really accept space cash, so.
You were gonna say, well, if you want to stick around here for a while, don't.
Well, I don't see a reason for me to stick around, I guess. But I will. Just for
All
a
right.
day or two, that's all.
Xavier doesn't work for you either.
No.
She's part of the team.
If anybody else comes here, don't talk to
He
them.
doesn't know that. Kid worships the ground I walk on. In the bar, Xavier's like, there's nothing here, man. I can't get you I could go by the store, but I don't have a fake ID.
Xavier, don't listen to anything he says. Send him to McDonald's. Send him to Rise.
Oh God, the Rise and Rook Nova show. What could possibly go wrong?
I gotta see that show.
I'm not gonna be here long, though. I know there's some shit happening. I don't know the details, but it sounds pretty bad if you're trying to get the coalition in on it. And, Rook Nova doesn't go where danger goes.
Oh, we know.
Right. So, I'm gonna go get a burger.
Good luck.
It's good seeing you guys again.
Yeah.
Hope your dad doesn't talk to me again ever.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that one.
All right. I'm gonna start a tab for you guys.
Please don't.
Like, slowly walking out. All right, good.
This is what you get when you kidnap people.
And then let go. And gave money that you haven't paid.
To your victims!
Oh, well, this is news to me.
I mean, yeah, what
So
are we...
much for waiting it out.
Yeah,
What are you gonna say?
I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to tell them about Earth, right? Because they don't even know about Earth.
Oh fuck.
But isn't that the whole reason that the Umbra Collective didn't want us to go?
Yeah, but
Should we tell them?
the Ember Collective?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, they're gonna be pissed.
I feel like if we do, they're either gonna be like, "Well, you have to," or "We can't allow you to."
Right.
They're gonna say no.
They are 100% gonna say no.
But what if we bring them? Like, what if we convince like Big Shot to like come with us?
Well, I mean, apparently I'm the only one to listen to. They won't even listen to my dad.
Well, right now, we don't know where Wilt is, so we don't necessarily have to tell them where Earth is unless Wilt gets here.
Well,
What if Wilt gets here while we're gone?
what if we go there, be like, "There's a threat," and they're like, "Where will it be?" We'll have to tell them Earth.
We think.
We think.
But right now he's in space, so we can just ask them to track him, maybe.
Hey, maybe. Any help is help. But now, who knows if they'll even help.
Yeah. True.
Well, I mean, we have a ticket there whenever.
Using this atom, this Nabayan beacon, this signaler, we should arrive there in no time at all. Practically instantaneously.
Okay.
In comparison to common FTL travel by ship.
At least that.
Okay, that's perfect. Does it allow for travel back?
No.
Oh.
Okay. But, it's better than nothing. Maybe my dad will have another one we can get back with.
Xavier gets out of the bar. Just says, hold on. Are you guys leaving?
I think we have to.
Only for a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah.
What's a little bit? Dude, that fucked up thing is coming, and I don't know. What if it comes here and you guys are gone?
Hopefully, a day.
Well,
We'll be gone.
A day?
the reason why we'd be leaving is to get help.
Yeah.
If we can convince all the other planets in the solar system to help us, or even beyond that,
I'm
we're
not gonna
talking
tell you.
galaxy, man.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm just saying, without you guys, we're fucked.
I mean, you have Umbra Collective.
Yeah, they kicked our ass a couple times.
What if I go?
Alone?
And if I'm just talking to the spacey one,
That might be a better option.
and they just want to listen to me, and then I leave, and you guys are here just in case. I mean, I'm not really that useful right now anyway.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll just be like, I go there and talk to them for like an hour and come back.
Try not to spend too much time there.
Yeah, I'll be as quick as I can possibly be.
Yeah.
So when do you think you should go?
I mean, the sooner the better, right?
No time like the present.
Yeah?
Good luck.
We'll hold down the fort.
Okay. Alright. How do I do this, Mercury?
We'll have to be outside.
Okay.
Else we may compromise the roof of the bistro.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'll be fast. I'll do my thing and be back quick. I'll just walk around outside and...
And you walk to the back alley near the dumpster. You throw down the desk and it opens up into this large platform. Step on. You look through the door at your friends, Xavier. And the two of you watch as Adam's body just in a flash of white light.
Well, that's what that looks like.
And that's where we end tonight's session.
Wow.
Look at that.
So much happened.
Yeah.
Oh my
That was a
God.
beefy session.
Well, if you liked what you see,
Okay.
make sure you follow us on all social medias, including Twitter, Podbean, Spotify, anywhere you find your podcast, except for Pandora. You can also follow us on Twitter, YouTube, twitch.tv/KeepTappinX. Look up Keep TappinX Initiative or Initiative KTX. You'll find us over here. We're usually live every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. However, we are going on a hiatus after this episode. Unfortunately, we have a lot of changing that's happening. As a result, we won't be able to stream our normal way. But when we're back, we'll be back better than ever.
Absolutely.
Things will probably look a little different.
Better.
We're not sure how long this hiatus will go on for. It's not like a 6-month thing, something like that.
Yeah, a couple weeks, maybe a month.
Yeah, we're not going to put a deadline or anything on it yet, though. But join our Discord where we chat and play games and stuff like that. We'll hang out and do stuff like that. And keep up to date on all news on our Facebook, on our Twitter, Discord, everything like that, where we talk about what's going to be happening. And check out our playlists on YouTube. If you want to, hey, you know what? I like this. I want to catch up on the story. Well, now's the time.
Yeah, now's the perfect time.
Now's the perfect time.
We have playlists for season 1, season 2, or all the episodes.
And we have a recap.
And our recaps and all that.
Yeah, we got 2 recaps.
So check it out. Until then, we will see you when we see you. We love you. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.